Hey guys, what's up? Happy Thursday. We are doing a Thursday show instead of a Friday show because both of us are going to be busy on Friday. So you get us today. You get us the day after. Well, was it the day after? Yeah, the day after the last time you saw. And you're going to get fun mo. You always get fun mo. Don't think I'm not reading the comments. Marlandon, you're about to get your intro song in a second. But as you guys saw in our thumbnail, today is a fun day. We had so much fun with you guys last week, just being silly and talking about the crazy things that I do. So we figured, why not come back again today and do another crazy segment? So we're going to be talking about the weird things we do when we're by ourselves. I already have some things that I have jotted down for you guys. I'm sure they're going to be things that you probably haven't heard before. Hope Soonie has come up with a few things. If you guys would like to participate and come on, we'll post the link for you guys to also come on and tell us about your weird single solo behavior, whichever one it is. And then, of course, we will definitely cover some news topics. We have a few small little items to kind of update you guys on, some news stories, some things that we can react to. So make sure you are settling in, hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, and the show starts now.
You are now tuned into Somewhere in the Middle with Soonie and Mo.
Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey.
Hey, Don on the beat.
I got so many ops.
Everywhere I go, I
got so many ops.
so many ops.
I know they plotting against me. I know it's hate, they wanna kill me, but please don't tempt me, cause I got so many glocks. Hey, ain't none of them empty. Jesus said they would hate me too. That's how I know it's envy. I got so many ops.
Hey.
That's a drill beat, by the way, just in case people don't know, and that's like a fire beat. Just saying.
How is it again? Do.
No. Yeah, and then you gotta hit the. Yes.
But you literally gave us the do. You're like, that's a drill beat, by the way.
It is.
How are we gonna know? How are we gonna know?
No,
Just from the do.
It's just like reggaeton. Do. There's always that same bass beat in there, and they build off of it.
Right. I got you.
Cha-cha's got that ugly maraca.
Ugly maraca. Dude, let me tell you, if I go to a bar and they have maracas,
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You best believe I'm gonna jump on stage. We haven't even started the show and she's already with the I'll be right back. Okay. When Soonie comes back, you guys need to give her a hard time in the comment section about how many times she steps away, all the Fridays that she takes off, because I don't know if you've noticed, Mo has been here. Okay. I'm the constant. Okay. Here she comes. Hey. Everything
Hi.
good? Everything good?
Are you talking shit? It's okay. They're going to tell me in the comment section. What was said about me? I wasn't here.
Tell her. Tell her what I said. Look at them, all silent. Y'all scared of Soonie. That's why. Y'all scared of Soonie. See? Look how scared they are, dude. They were talking so much shit. Like when you left, the minute you left.
They weren't.
Yeah,
then
they were.
All the comments?
Because we were talking like through the eyes.
Whatever.
Like you said, I'll be right back.
Shit.
No. You said I'll be right back. And I heard and saw everybody's eyes rolling.
I'm always stepping away. I got shit to do. All right. I got a baby to watch. My husband is home. I got shit to do.
No, because the minute you were like, I'll be right back, I said, man, we're not even like 5 minutes in and she's already with the I'll be right back. What the fuck?
Listen, this is my Friday. Okay. I don't normally do shows on Friday because I'm busy. I don't have a life. Okay. I come home, I take a shower, I go to bed. It's pretty much my life.
That's
the rest of the day, I got a kid drooling on me.
Dropping the kids off the pool. Is that that's code for she's pooping? Is that what it is?
Yeah. It's dropping the Browns off at the Super Bowl.
Dropping the Browns off at the Super Bowl. I can't with y'all. I cannot.
Drop the Browns off at the Super Bowl.
Who's ready in here? Okay, to talk about their wait. Before we talk about the super secret single behavior or solo behavior, let's give Big Booty Judy her intro. Then we're gonna give Big Back Marlon his intro because he came in here talking shit as usual. So first, we'll give it to Big Booty Judy.
Big booty, big booty Judy. What? Big cutie, big booty Judy. Big booty, big cutie, big booty Judy. Stop! I wanna see you move it. Yeah. Big booty Judy. Big booty Judy. Got big booty Judy. That's big booty Judy. Got big booty Judy. That's big booty Judy. Got big booty Judy. That's big booty Judy.
Big booty Judy.
Big Booty Judy. All right.
Almost said that one. What's up, guys? Get in here.
Marlandon, are you ready? How many of you guys heard the Marlandon intro? How many of you guys know that Marlandon has his own intro now? He is the second person to receive his own intro song. And here it goes.
Big back, big back, big back, big back. Yeah, my back is loaded up with snacks and different foods. Squeeze into this tiny shirt, my big back has no room. Big back, 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 big back. Might just eat a Big Mac. Might just.
Dude, tell me did you notice the people like in the pool running for cover when she was coming in? Did you notice
I was
this
too
time?
busy. I was focused on her big ass back. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't ever pay attention to anything else except for how big this bitch is.
Dude, you gotta watch.
And then
You
he
gotta
slapped
watch.
her butt, and her body didn't even jiggle.
Right. Dude, you know you're big when you look the same from the front and the back. You see what I'm saying? Like if you look the same from the front and the back, you're big.
She had to use the pole to get her big ass up on that first step. That wasn't even a high. God damn.
Oh my gosh. That is so funny.
I would have got out the pool too, because I know you're not fresh. That whole area probably smelling like bounce that ass and
And
Badusky.
you know she's peeing in the pool too.
Oh my god.
Oh, because dude, you know it's a risk for her to go walk out there wet and fat.
Okay. Ugh.
If you're just joining the show, no, we are not shaming fat people. I have to always say, I used to be fat people. Soonie shaming fat people. I used to be fat people, so it's impossible for me to shame fat people because I used to be 400 pounds. So.
Exactly, used to be, which gives you even more right to shame.
But it's kind of like, you know how like you can clown on your people, on black people, like, and you don't get any pushback. It's the same thing with me. I can clown on big backs.
You can clown on them. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, whatever. I'm still gonna clown whether you motherfuckers like it or not. How about that?
Soonie's a fat shamer. Okay, so how many of you guys are going to get on?
Just read what she said.
Dude,
probably uses a rake to scratch her back.
Oh my gosh.
That was funny. I'm sorry.
You're funny, Judy. You funny. You funny.
Okay, my bad. Go ahead.
Whoever's gonna confess today what they do when they're alone, I'm listing the link here. And if you'd like to confess anything else, you know, the link's always open. If you guys would like to come on, we always enjoy, you know, when you guys. Oh, I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to the blow dryer situation. I guess we're gonna jump right into this topic. I guess
you can jump right in whatever topic you want, girl.
Yeah, we'll jump right into this topic because Merlanda, you're being so nosy right now, all up in my business. Okay, so if you guys don't know what Marlene is talking about, last week you may have missed it. Soonie, I don't even remember how we got on the topics of Planet of the Apes and
We're
me
talking about
thinking,
movies.
and then I said, I think that movie's hot,
Mm-hmm.
like out of nowhere. It was just like a random
You
thing.
brought it up. Yeah. You brought it up.
So-
And then I said, I think I just made a face and you busted out laughing. And I said, don't ever say that again. And you were like, pedal to the metal, bitch. What? I'm saying whatever I want. You got the internet talking, bro. God damn.
yeah, and thank you to everybody who sent me gorilla videos, by the way. Appreciate it. But just to not confuse anybody, it's not that I'm like sexually attracted to the animals, to a gorilla. It's the specific movie Planet of the Apes and the fact that they have human man voices and they're doing like very manly things that I think is very hot. There's something very hot about that movie in particular. So that's what that was about. And then Soonie and I were like, we should do a fun show next week and talk about things that like we do that maybe we do like because we're single, we don't have anybody living with us, or we wait to do when nobody's home, like the kids are gone, boyfriends, spouses, whatever, roommates gone. These are the things you do, right? So I was like thinking about it and I was like, well, I blow dry. Okay. So you know how a blow dryer has a cool setting, right? It has like that little button you press to make it go cool. So when I get out of the tub or the shower, whatever, I blow dry my vagina because I'll tell you why. Okay. It's much more sanitary to do that and like make sure you're completely dry so there's no moisture because ladies, we have to worry about the moisture situation down there. So you don't want to like put your panties on and still have a little bit of moisture down there. So like it just feels good, right? Like you took a hot shower, you took a hot bath, you just like blow dry down there, get it all nice and dry. You're not like, having to deal with like a towel, that you're like rubbing all over yourself. No, you just use the blow dryer and it feels really, really good.
Mm.
I just feel like it's a sanitary thing to do.
Mm.
But apparently that's super weird.
I thought a towel did the job pretty good. I don't know.
I don't know, but
Why though? Is this just something you came up with on your own? Like who told you to do this?
I don't remember. Oh, I know what it was. Okay, so I do my own spray tan, okay? And like if you go get a spray tan, you're usually like in a machine and the machine blows cool air on you to like dry you in between the tans and you're in there naked, right? So when I do my spray tan at home, I use the blow dryer to like dry everything in between, just like before I get dressed. So that's how, like, I just happened to like, I was blow drying because, you spray tan all the way up. I spray tan everything. And yeah, that's how. What is this little emoji? What is this? What is this?
I don't know. All I know is it's fish.
Sushi?
It looks like a boat. Fish in
Fish?
water.
Fish boat sick? A fish out of water? I don't understand.
What?
Do I just stand up and do it? Yeah, I don't like spread, like spread myself eagle and like blow
Bruh.
dry. No, I just like do it like in front. And it's like for a little bit. But okay, guys, and the other reason why I'm telling you this is because this is going to lead into the next thing that I do, okay? Tuna boat. No. Okay, so guys, if you do this, you trust me, you're gonna love it. Everybody try this with your blow dryer and just tell me you don't love it. I'm just asking you right now.
What?
Okay. Don't knock it till you try it. Okay, so this is the other thing that I do. And this is definitely when nobody's home because the acrobatics that it takes is ridiculous. Okay, so I do everything on my own. I do spray tan on my own, my waxes on my own, my skincare on my own, everything. Well, I wax everything. Nothing, no hair on my body besides my head. Okay. So when I do that, or if you guys have ever gone to do that, they put you in these really weird positions, okay, to do it. So sometimes you're like on your knees. Sometimes you've got like your knees up to your chest and you're laying on your back. Well, when you're doing it by yourself, you have to kind of do the same thing. But in my case, I have to like set up a whole situation so that I can see what I'm doing. So when nobody's home, I take this ring light that I have in front of me and I put it there. See, there she goes again. There she goes again. So I put it in front of me. And then I also put I have like a big mirror. I have like a mirror and then I put that mirror in front of me. So it's like the ring light and then the mirror in front, like in between the ring light. And then towels and then my wax machine. Okay. And then I have to get like really close to the mirror and basically do my wax. So like I have to do it all myself. So I like lay all the wax and then rip it off and lay all the wax and rip it off. And I have to see what I'm doing. So hence why I have the mirror, hence why I have the ring light. So I don't miss anything. So, if anybody is home, my door is locked, like nobody can come in. It is what it is.
Well, I don't have nothing like that.
We're so different.
I'm kind of boring.
We're so different. Okay, what do you do?
I told you. I'm free in my house.
Naked.
Yeah, that.
Okay, but take us through how it goes. Like, so everybody leaves and you immediately get naked, or it's just like, I took a shower, nobody's going to be home, so I'm just not going to bother getting dressed. Like, do you clean? Do you cook? Do you watch TV?
Oh, I'm in a towel. So.
Oh,
like
you're not.
after the
Okay.
shower. I'm just kind of chilling. I like to dance when I'm alone, for sure.
Okay.
I just don't. I don't do anything.
But wait.
When I say I'm boring, I'm like really boring. I don't.
When
have
you
any,
dance, though, is it like a whole production dance? Like you've got like a whole routine, or you're just like dancing?
No, it's just like random dancing, and then I'll laugh at myself and be like, if somebody saw me, what the fuck? That type of thing. But
yeah,
no, there's no like choreography behind it. No.
Choreography, like you don't practice like TikTok dances or something like that.
No,
right?
no. There's usually music on, or I hear music even when I don't hear music, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So if there's a song in my head, I'm gonna dance to it. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever had anybody walk in on you when you were doing any one of those two things?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
But it was just your husband.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's no big deal.
No, nobody.
You?
Yeah. I think I was playing I thought I was in the room by myself and I was playing Beat Saber on the VR. And the song was fire. It was fire. But the song had ended and I could still hear the song in my head. And I'm pretty sure he recorded me because I felt like somebody was in the room with me, but I just didn't care at that moment. And I kept going. So he's probably got a recording of me doing something really retarded.
In your towel on top of that.
I don't know if I was in my towel.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember. I might have just been late at night and I wanted to play something real quick.
That's funny.
What's up, Red Bill? That's it though. I can't think of anything else. That I do. I'm never really by myself. And if I am, I don't want to do anything.
I was going to say,
sit down.
Your situation is a little bit different because you have more kids and they're younger. So like they're going to be with you primarily most of the time.
24/7.
So yeah, maybe it'll change like once you have more free time to yourself. So another thing that I do is when nobody's home is I go and I play in my closet. I play dress up.
You play dress up.
I
That's
do.
messy. No, the clothes are staying away until I want to put them on.
No. I go in my closet because I have a lot of things in my closet, like pieces that I'm just like, like they're either like vintage or like just things that I've like collected over the years or things that I'm just like, it's a special something, right? But
Mhm.
I always like to like switch up my style and like change how I look. So I'll go in my closet and plus I have all my wigs too. So I have all my wigs up there. I have like a little bin with like all my little costume jewelry and hats and things like that. And I'll just look up there and I'll just be like, let me put together some cute outfits for no reason.
Yeah, I don't do that.
And I'll just sit in my closet. Like I'll just sit and I'll just like,
That doesn't even sound fun.
it's fun to me.
Oh my gosh. I bet you playing makeup too, don't you?
I do. So that's the other thing is sometimes when because I'm very creative, like as far as makeup and things like that go. If I'm inspired by something, whether it be a song or whether it be art that I've seen or somebody that I've seen that I'm inspired by their look, I'll obsess over it to the point like where I'll lay in bed and I'm like, I have to do this look. And so I'll get up out of bed and I will do the entire look, whether it's like more of a effects look or
Uh-huh.
if it's a beauty look. I'll photograph it. Yeah. I will do this like whatever time it strikes me. So I mean, I've done it at like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. That's usually when it happens.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, okay. What do y'all do? Y'all are quiet. We sitting up here. I mean, I don't got nothing crazy. I might turn on the game and like talk shit to somebody on what do you call it? Like Call of Duty or basketball. That's something I
Uh-huh.
like doing. There's nothing but guys on there. So
Yeah.
when you beat a guy and you talk and you're like, hey, good match, and they're like, oh, you're a fucking girl? Yeah, bitch. I might do that.
Wait, do you ever pretend to be somebody else online?
No,
You don't. Okay.
no.
See, I would totally do that. Not like on my normal things, but like if I was like playing games and stuff like that, I would totally
Oh
like,
no. I'm just me.
yeah.
And
See,
you
I
know
would
what's
like,
crazy is the more we get into this like weird transgender shit, the
mhm.
more men are like, I can't tell by your voice if you're a man or a woman. And I'm like, do I sound like a man? I don't think I sound like a guy.
Well, not right now, but like maybe when you're playing when you're playing sports games,
This is
and
how I
because
talk all the time though.
no, but you know what it probably is because you say bruh a lot. So like I think that that's a thing that I always think that that's a thing that guys say to each other.
Bruh.
Yeah.
That was just normal. That's like saying nigga for me.
Yeah.
Like,
See, I just
what up,
think that it's
sir? What
Yo,
up?
okay.
what up? What up?
You're here to confess what you
All right,
do?
what do you do?
Yo. When I'm at home alone, yo, I be throwing like a whole party of my room, like just by myself, yo. Like I swear, like, I got these like gigantic speakers of my room, and
Yeah.
I'm telling you, yo, I just be jamming out up in there, yo, just by myself,
That's so
just by myself.
cool. Like
It be fun. It be
You
fun,
got the
man.
lights on in there too? You be
Yeah,
flicking the lights on
yeah.
and off?
I got the LED lights and everything. I'm telling you.
you
Yeah,
pretend like it's a video, like you're in a video.
yeah. We just going. Yeah. I be dancing, man. It be crazy. Yeah, it's a good party.
Cyrus talk about take that, take that, take that. He's
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
funny. Ooh,
Mm.
okay. Well, then that just, I'm not alone. See, I'm not alone when these things happen. I've done that in my room with my husband.
Mhm.
Like we'll get
Yeah.
our Christmas lights. They look like club lights, and we'll put them on in the bedroom and just be doing dumb shit in here
You have
when
like
the
a
kids
party,
go to bed.
like an
Yeah,
adult party for mom and dad. Yeah.
yeah. Not like
Yeah.
that. I don't even like how you just said that because we
Oh,
know how you think. It ain't like that.
but what would be
No,
wrong with that?
you said adult party. That implies something else.
But that's your husband. What was
I don't want to talk about that on the internet.
Oh my lord. Look at you. You're all giggly. You're like, hey.
Oh, snap. Cyrus is like, all right, I told y'all I'm dipping.
Oh, he dipped. Okay.
He dipped.
Marlandon says he gets to play an R&B, mainly Jagged Edge, and gets gets to sing in knowing damn well I can't sing, but
Oh, we need to hear that.
Is my shit.
See, first of all, I need you to
Yeah.
come on, get on
Come
here
on
and sing
on.
it.
Yeah. That
What do
implies
you be doing
gorilla.
when you're by yourself? Say nothing.
Well, I found a Reddit thread. So let me read to you some of the things that people be doing. And this, I found this extremely funny because I'm just like imagining people like in an apartment complex, like for instance, like where everybody's like all together. And
When I'm alone in my room, since I would
Suddenly.
stare at the wall. In the back of my mind, I hear my conscience call.
I don't know what Seth. You know what Seth probably does when he's by himself?
He probably
No.
flexes in the mirror.
He's probably flexing in the mirror, looking at toe pics. He's looking at Feet Finder.
He'd be in the mirror like the.
I know. He does. Yeah. Put his little glasses up.
Like them eyebrows back.
Oh my gosh. All right. So here's what people are saying. So one person said, I hold full debates with myself out loud while pacing from room to room. That was actually a really popular one.
I do that.
You do that?
I talk to myself.
Okay,
I'm not
out
even gonna
loud
lie.
though? Out
Out
loud?
loud. There'll be something that I'm thinking about. Or if I do something, I'll be like, why the fuck did you do that?
Uh-huh.
And then sometimes I answer back like, bro, I really don't even know. And then I'll have a conversation sometimes. Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you this. Do you ever, like in preparation, let's say you have to have like a serious conversation with somebody.
Uh-huh.
Do you ever practice it out loud or in your head before you have the
Serious
conversation?
conversation?
Yeah, like let's say like you had to tell me something like that you were kind of like not scared, but just kind of like, oh, this is gonna be kind of awkward. Would you
Yeah.
practice it? Would you practice it first?
No. I've never practiced it, but I think I kind of like weigh the response I'm gonna get more than like practicing what I'm gonna say, if that makes sense. I don't know if I said it right.
No, I understand. It surprises me though that you say that because you're a debater. So I would think that you would be like,
Stop.
okay, if they say this, I'm gonna say this. If they do this, I'm gonna do this. Like I
No.
imagine.
I like it when it comes to me. That's one thing I don't practice. I will look up all the information 1000%. I'm gonna have a counter for you, but I never know when I'm gonna have to pull it out and use it. So that I don't practice, but I debate with myself. Like let's say that we're debating something, not even debating, but we're just like going back and forth.
Yeah.
With some of our topics when we're just talking. I'm like, I don't know if I believe that.
Mhm.
Sometimes I will have a conversation with myself. Okay, well, why does she think like that?
Yeah.
Okay, well, like, okay, where is she coming from? And I'll do that. But
You debate it in your head.
sometimes out loud. And they'll be like, who are you talking to? I'm like, nothing. I'm just speaking out loud.
Yeah. I mean, I've definitely done the talk out loud thing, but like not like full on conversations. Like this person saying I have full on debates with myself out loud.
So he's
pacing.
responding. No, that's weird.
Yeah, he's like responding both sides, and then he's like pacing room to room, is what he said.
Yeah, no.
Raise your hand, by the way, if you are a person who paces while you're on the phone. I can't stand you people.
Why?
Because sit down.
No.
Dude, guaranteed if you call me,
You're sitting down.
I'm gonna go sit down, or I'm gonna go lay on the couch or something like that. Or unless I'm cooking. Who's schizo? I'm a schizo?
No, people who talk out loud to themselves.
Oh, okay.
He was having a full-blown debate. No, I feel like it helps me think better and focus if I get up and move.
That's what Dave
If I'm
said.
sitting
He
down,
does
I'm
that.
just like, I'm either moving something or my leg is bouncing. Like right now, even when we're sitting here talking, my fingers are twiddling, my leg is bouncing, or I'm doing something. I do not just sit here and talk to you.
So you have to be like fiddling.
I have to be doing something, yeah.
Wow.
This
See,
woman, she says I play with anything near me. Huh. My son does that shit. He'll pick up anything and turn it
It'd be
into a
like
toy.
this.
Yes.
It'd be like this with the thing. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I kind of do that, but No. What's something else that they said on the Reddit?
Okay,
thread?
so this is something. Okay, so you guys, I have to watch what I say. Okay, right, you guys. But this is what somebody said. I put my hands in my pants, not in a sexual way, but
I do
especially
that.
if I'm wearing sweats, I always put my hands in my pants, just chilling with my hands in my pants. Okay,
Yes. It's
so
comfortable.
yeah, I do the same thing,
Yeah.
but I also, and this is something that I've done like ever since I was little, especially if I'm like laying down, I literally like caress myself. So like I'll do it like on the side of my face or like on my nose down here, or I'll like do it on my arm, or I'll do it like if I'm laying on my side, I'm like doing it on my thigh. Like I literally
Oh
like
no.
touch myself in that way just to like relax myself.
Listen, don't tell nobody.
What?
But she just said she touched herself.
Oh God.
No, I don't do that. But hands in like my pants. Sometimes I put my hands on the side of my pants, especially if it's cold. I'll put my whole arm in my pants. But
Yeah.
But, see, these are things that I thought you meant like weird things.
Well, we're getting there.
But maybe this could be considered weird to some people. So I guess it's a subjective thing.
It is because I mean, I think some stuff is probably like normal to some people.
Yeah.
And then some stuff is probably like, I would never, like the whole talking to yourself out loud. Some people just would
Yeah.
never do that.
They would never. Yeah. Okay. That's true. I do
Okay,
the
listen.
El Bundy all the time.
Speaking of, I touch myself. Wait,
I play with anything. Good one.
how many of y'all remember this song? Hold on.
Touch
This
my
is
body.
this is Mo.
We can't hear it. Hold on.
That's Mo listening to. Yeah.
Play it again. We didn't hear it.
You remember this?
No. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Listen.
Oh my god.
You don't remember that song? Is that I'm
Never
too old.
heard that. That's like way
Oh
before my time.
gosh. See, Christine remembers. She's with me. I'm sure Sed probably remembers. He's old. Okay. Okay, so Ninja Lord 5 says he breaks out into musical numbers. Okay. I could be doing something mundane like washing my hands, and it will turn into an epic story with my hands getting washed.
Yep, I do that too.
Okay. I'm a big musical person. So listen.
Tell her
if
to
I
sing
put-
right now.
No. I'm talking about like musicals. You know what I mean? Like I love the whole dance and like the performance. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. Somebody said I look at my butthole in the mirror.
What the fuck?
Okay, but to that person's
For
defense, this is how I feel about people who look at their poo in the toilet. For what?
Bro. So you can look at the consistency to know what's going on with your gut. There's nothing you can look at.
Well, maybe
what are you
he's
looking
checking-
at?
Maybe he's checking for warts, for like anal fissures.
Bruh.
I don't know.
Bruh. That's gay. That's just plain gay.
I don't know.
Looking at your butthole.
Maybe some people just want to make sure that there's no like Klingons or something.
Star Trek.
Okay,
You gotta-
this is crazy. Let's see if y'all can follow this. So Shiloh
Okay.
600 says, I've never told anyone this, but here it goes. I have OCD. When I hear a phrase, I tap, grind my teeth left and right for every syllable. The very last syllable has to end on the right side. If it doesn't, I have to start again from the opposite side and repeat it 3 times. It's hard to explain. I've done it since I was a kid. That is crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a mental condition.
This lady
Wow.
said, squeeze my boobs. I've done that before. You don't ever just like lay there and just like squeeze your boobs?
Stop.
I do
No.
sometimes. I do.
Why?
Not
No.
not like squeeze them like
I
this.
know.
But I'm like, I just like, I don't know. Like sometimes I'm just like, you know how sometimes like your boobs get itchy?
That's not squeezing. That's scratching.
I know, but I'm saying like, you know how sometimes like your boobs get itchy and so like you go in to like scratch a little bit and then you're just like, oh, let me just like massage my boobs.
I think you just want to touch yourself.
No. No.
No. I
Yeah.
have lift them up. What?
What? Lift them up. Oh, like she's like her boobs are sagging, so she lifts them up to see what they look like.
What? Oh gosh. This is funny.
Oh my gosh, you guys are funny. Somebody said I pick my nose, scratch my nuts and sniff my fingers.
Ew. Okay, that's gross.
This person said I masturbate, make sandwiches, drink, smoke, play video games, watch cartoons, and that's it.
Okay.
Sing random words, hoping I'm sure a lot of people do that, by the way, masturbate when they're alone. That's probably like a very like normal thing. I whisper out my imaginary conversations. Whisper it out.
Yeah, that sounds like schizophrenia. Wait, what conversation? How are they imaginary?
Like
what?
No, they're probably like what you're talking about, that you have like, or like that you say things sometimes, but they're whispering it.
That's very like psychopathic.
Like they're like, Soonie, I think we should change the show to Mo. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that.
That's crazy. No, I don't. That whispering bit that's kind of weird. Just say it out loud. And what imaginary conversations could you like? How can you imagine a conversation? I don't know. I just don't do that. Maybe I do because I'm imagining. I'm not imagining the response, but I'm like weighing my options on.
Yeah.
Do I want to talk to you about this or not? Because you might have a bad response.
Yeah.
Okay. But I'm not whispering it. I could. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe they're like imagining like being on a date with a guy and they're like,
maybe.
I don't know. Heather says, I have OCD. Things have to end on an even number for me. Tasks at work, money, counting stuff, timers. If it doesn't end on an even number, it bothers me. Dude, let me just tell you. Every time Heather sees me and she sees my phone, like this bothers her that I have like all these things on my phone. But what bothers her the most is the fact that I have 153,000 emails, 529 unread text messages. And it's just like she's like, can I just go through and fix your shit? Like it bothers her that much. She cannot look at my phone. What were you gonna say?
Huh? I was laughing at her. She keeps trying to eat my hand.
Oh. Okay, so this person says I practice honing in on my accents. Okay. So Pickles, my dog, has an accent. She has a voice. She has her own personality. And when nobody's here, I mean, I do this when people are here or whether they're here or not, but like when nobody's here, I have full-on conversations with me and Pickles, but I talk in my voice.
Lord.
I talk in my voice, and then I talk for Pickles in her voice.
You talk to Pickles in her voice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you need me to demonstrate?
I've heard you do it. I mean, if you want to demonstrate it, go for it.
Well, I'd have to get Pickles to demonstrate, but yeah. So basically, like I'll be here by herself, and I'll be like, "Good morning, Pickies," and then she'll respond back to me, and she'll be like, "Good morning, mommy," and like we just talk, and then I'll be like, "Pickies, you want some breakfast?" And I'll go get like her dog food, and she'll be like, "You stupid hora,"
Oh my
I don't want my
God.
breakfast. I want your breakfast. Give me some fucking bacon and eggs. Like Pickles talks to me like that. So we have like a whole conversation.
Wow.
Hey ladies, Soonie, Mo, did you miss me? What?
Who's that?
Joe?
Is this
I
Joe that went to basic?
No, that's Joey.
Oh. So dogs talk now. Hey man. This is a Mind of Mo episode.
Okay, wait. So this person said they make interpretive dances. Interpretive dances to random
that's gotta
songs.
be funny. That's gotta be funny.
That has got to be fun. I need to have like videos of people doing this.
Sometimes
That
I'll
is
break
funny.
down the African dances.
No, you don't.
That's funny. Yes, I do. If there's an Afro beat on, I'll do some like extravagant extra African dance.
Dude, Soonie, your roots come out when you're
My
by
kids
yourself.
be looking at me like, "What the hell's wrong with you, bro?"
Put that baby down and show us what you do. Come on. You want me
No.
to put on
No.
an African beat?
You're gonna have somebody's gonna have to record me without knowing and then post it online. That's the only way you're gonna see it.
Come on, man.
Can't do it. Only Mo's dog.
Hold on. I got something for you.
Oh, I'm scared.
I know you're not gonna be able to resist it.
No, I'm on camera. You're about to get us taken off the damn YouTube.
It's all right. No, it won't. It'll just ask me if I want to mute these segments. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, you can't expect it on demand because then it's not like real.
I'm the only one who's usually in Soodie's chat.
Damn it, notice me. Well, we noticed you, Joe. Is
What
your name
chat?
Joe Shit It?
Shit. Wait, what chat is he talking about? Because you can't even
Probably
get on
Soonie
live.
Blanks.
Oh. Okay. This person said, I like to see what weird shapes I can make with my body.
Weird shapes you could make with your body. What,
Yeah.
like circles and triangles? Yeah, that's weird.
I guess. As of late, I talk shit to myself about my mother-in-law, thinking up elaborate replies to her ignorance. Oh man. Dude, people are crazy.
Shite. That's your name. Joe Shite.
Shite?
Oh man. Are you Irish? I'm surprised y'all ain't asking about the craziest stuff we did as children or teenagers.
Okay, well give it to me.
Because I was afraid of getting my ass beat. I did shit like my mother would take a nap and I would go sneak in the kitchen and make weird concoctions and mess stuff up in there. Or like I would play with the curling irons, and one day I guess I didn't know how to unplug it. I don't know what I did, but my mom walked in the bathroom and she stepped on it. She flipped. What the fuck? What?
When I'm on the phone, sometimes I look at my dick. What?
Why?
Like what do you mean? Like you pull like your pants and you're just like that? I'm gonna need you to come on and demonstrate what exactly that looks like.
Oh, you're
or do you stand in front of the mirror and just like drop trowel?
I don't want to know how he does it. Y'all have a private.
I want to know. Okay, so here's what I did when I was little. So I'll give you, what do I have? 3 stories. So
I have a story when Mo's done.
Soonie knows I'm mischievous. Okay,
This is really embarrassing.
So number one, I had a babysitter who was cross-eyed. Okay. She was like an old lady. She was cross-eyed. This is when we lived in Chicago. And she couldn't, obviously she's cross-eyed, so she's not going to see everything clearly. So I would invite the neighbor boys over with my friend
Oh yeah, you
Noelle.
told us this.
My friend Noelle, and we would pretend that we were sitting in a jacuzzi. Like, but we would just be sitting like on the floor of my bedroom, and we pretend like we were sitting in a jacuzzi and like make out with each other. You would think that I was like inappropriately, touched a lot.
Harmed.
Yeah, when I was a child, like the way I acted, but at that point, no, it had not happened. But then the other story is I love to torture my brother. So like when my parents would leave, I would just like come up with these crazy ideas, and I would just be like, hey, to my brother, I'd be like, hey, Chris, I'm like, let's see how much Vaseline I can put in your hair. And like I would just like load his hair up with Vaseline. And I remember one time I put so much in there, and I was like, he was crying. Me and my brother are 7 years apart, so he's 7 years younger. He was crying, and so I was like, "Oh shit!" I'm like, "We gotta put you in the shower." Well, I didn't know that like you just can't wash out Vaseline. So his hair just like stayed with a bunch of Vaseline in it, and my parents came home and they beat my ass. And my brother, he had like this beautiful curly hair, and we had to shave his head.
Could have just washed it.
No,
All she had
dude.
to do was dump shampoo and conditioner in it.
No, dude. I had put like a whole jar of Vaseline in his head.
He would have been getting his hair washed for days, and you would have did it.
Yeah, I got in so much trouble.
What? Okay, here's an embarrassing story. I was in probably like first or second grade, maybe kindergarten. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And I needed to use the bathroom really bad. But me and my mom lived in this like freaking sketchy ass apartment. Remember I told you I lived on 9th and Wallace?
Yeah.
The sketchy apartment. And my mother wouldn't sleep in the back room because she was scared. But the bathroom was next to that back room, next to the back door by the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
So I had this bright idea that I was just going to pee in my shoe. So
in your shoe?
I peed in my shoe. And then I remember having to get ready for school the next day. And my mom was like, go get your shoes on. And I was so afraid to like tell her like, Mom, I peed in my shoe, that I wore the shoe. And then she oh
my gosh.
I forgot how she found out. She found out that I did it, but I don't remember how. And I'm pretty sure I got a whooping.
It smelled like piss.
Maybe, but I got a whooping for that shit.
Dang. Why would you pee in your shoe? I don't understand.
I was scared. I didn't want to go to the bathroom, and I had to go really bad.
And you just wanted to hide it somewhere. So you're like, I'll pee in my shoe and nobody will see it.
And in my head, I'm like, oh, it'll be dry tomorrow.
That's so gross.
There you go. Everyone has an embarrassing story about me.
I'm trying to think. Have I ever peed myself? I have peed myself before, but only because I'm laughing so much. I peed myself laughing.
I've never peed myself. That's one thing I have not done.
Yeah.
Never peed myself, but I definitely decided to pee in my shoe. And I remember they were LA Gears. They were the shoes that lit up.
Oh, you ruined them?
I don't know what that's like. I have these vivid memories. Remember I told you, I remember the first time I sang.
Yeah.
And for a long time, I'm like, I don't even know if this really happened. Like, what if I'm imagining this? And I brought it up to my mom, and she's like, oh, I do remember that. You were in the back of my car. And I was just like, okay, shit, that did happen. Girl, I don't know why the fuck I did it. I just did it. All I know is I was scared to go to the bathroom.
That is so crazy. I would have peed anywhere else but my shoe.
I could have peed in a corner in the back of my closet, but I just decided to pee in my shoe.
I'm pretty sure Marlon Landon needs professional help. So here's some of the things that he wrote. He said, I got my ass beat plenty of times for doing shit, but where do we start? I threw my Annie's panties in the fireplace because I wanted to see the fire. I stuck my Annie's flat irons in the water repeatedly until they did not work. I scratched up her Pretty Ricky CD by playing with it like a frisbee. Should I keep going? What do you have against your aunt? What did she do to you?
Yeah,
Why is
like,
all this directed
damn.
towards her?
You're torturing her. Jeez. See, I
That
didn't do stuff like that.
dang, he like wrecked her property.
And my older sister tortured me. So I was very timid as a kid to begin with. I was just very shy. So
Yeah.
doing outlandish things like you guys are doing outside of peeing in my shoe, it just wasn't. I wasn't gonna do it.
And that was like out of fear.
I was scared. You ever been a kid, bro, and you see shadows in your room, and you don't know if that shit is real or not? That's exactly how I felt.
Wait, you know what I want to ask? Okay, have you ever had sleep paralysis?
I think I have.
Put in the comments if you guys have had sleep
I think I
paralysis
have.
and if you have a sleep paralysis demon. Have you all heard of this?
I only had one experience where, you know how you're like, I guess I don't know if this is sleep paralysis, but like, you know how you can feel your movements and you can
Mhm.
feel like, okay, I had been like trying to disprove the Bible. This is years ago. My kids were babies,
Mhm.
and I went to sleep after reading the Bible, and I took a nap with my son. And all I know is I could feel my face making these weird movements and me trying to like scream, but I could not scream. And then I finally just woke up and my son was terrified of me for like at least 2 days, bro.
Why?
Scared.
Because you
of
look
what
different?
he saw. I probably looked very strange to him doing all that. He's awake when I'm doing this.
That
it was
is
weird.
scary.
It's like right after my grandmother died, bro. I had a whole bunch of shit happen to me. I remember seeing her face.
Mhm.
I was in the laundry room. This is a true story. I was in the laundry room and I was crying because I just found out that she had died.
Mhm.
And I like looked up towards the window to see if I could hear my kids or my son at the time.
Mhm.
And I saw her face and I remember just shoving my head right back in the fucking dryer. And I didn't move. I didn't move.
You said,
I'm gonna come back out when you're gone.
wow.
Yeah, dude. Man.
What did I
One
don't
time I was in Mo's chat and I was hyping Soonie's chat and whatnot, and Mo was mad.
What? Why was I mad?
What? When was this?
Chat was fire and whatnot. Mo was mad. It's been a long time since I've been in a chat, so you have to remind me. No, the reason why I asked about the sleep paralysis is because
Mhm.
Gabby used to have sleep paralysis, and I was just asking her the other day. I was like,
Hmm.
have you had it in a while? And she's like, I actually have not had it in a long time. But she also, when she would have her sleep paralysis, like hers was just like literally she would wake up and she couldn't move her body. But she had what many people report as a sleep paralysis demon, which is like a dark figure that like kind of looms over you when you're in this state of paralysis.
Mhm.
I think that those like when you go through like sleep paralysis types of issues, because I'm just attributing it to like her situation, that it's like a response to stress in some way.
Yeah, probably.
You know what I mean? It's like your body's way. Because ever since like, you know, her life has been going really well and she's working and busy and blah blah blah. Like she's not those were times that like she wasn't working. She had a lot of free time on her hands, more time to sit in her room and think. And like, yeah, she suffered with that like really bad. And I didn't know how common it was.
I don't know if I've ever had that. Not that I can remember. I don't know.
Yeah.
Me and my brother used to hit up the candy store for stuff because she was an elder and we used to pay for stuff. And she was getting our change and we were sticking stuff in our bags. Wow. So you were stealing from the elderly people. Dang.
Dang, dude.
So y'all was a baby kids in the neighborhood. Yeah, my mother would have been like, that's not your friend.
He said
I better not catch you playing with him.
he lived with his grandmother and grandpa and my mother's sister was still there. Oh, so she lived with the grandma and grandpa. That's why. So it was almost like a sister to him, the aunt. Damn.
Bro, my sister would have fucked me up.
Right?
You want to break my curling irons? Yeah, she would have fucked me up.
Dude, my brother, even though he was younger than me, he used to get so mad at me because like this was before cell phones. So we just had like landlines. And I would have like I would take the phone from like one room into my bedroom or my bathroom, and I would close the door. So if he wanted to use the phone, he was like following the phone cord to wherever it was, and that's where I was, like locked in the room. He would get so mad at me. He'd be like, "Get off the phone!" And then if I didn't get off the phone, he would go to the kitchen and get a knife and like stab my door until I
What?
got off the phone. Yeah,
What
dude.
the fuck?
He would do all kinds of stuff. Yeah, he would like hit it with a baseball bat.
Bro.
Mm-hmm.
Well, y'all were some badass kids, man. That sounds like some white people shit. Stabbing the doors and getting bats. Damn.
Dude, I remember one time my parents were out of town. Why they left me alone, I don't know. Okay. But my parents were out of town. They left me with my little brother. And me and my best friend Karen decided to have a barbecue at my house and have like basically have a party. Like we were basically having like kickback at my house. And I invited this guy, Anthony, that he looked like LL Cool J. Okay. Like he was at the time, I was like, oh, so hot. Anyways, I invited him, and then Karen invited her now husband. Okay. Who wasn't her boyfriend then, but he's her husband now. They've been married 24 years. And I wanted to like get busy with this guy, right? So like my brother, he was like a little fat kid. And so we were like feeding him food until he like passed out so that we could sneak away into like his bedroom and make out. And so I fed my brother until he like passed out from like probably some type of food coma. And then we went in his bedroom. We were making out. And my brother walked in on us, and he was like, he opens the door and he's like, "I'm telling mom." And he got on the phone with my parents and told them right then and there.
I would have snitched too.
I'll never
I would
forgive
have
him.
snitched on you.
Never.
Did you say
will
you'll
forgive
never
him.
forgive him?
Nope.
Why?
Cause, dude, you're not supposed to do that. Like, you're not supposed
You
to be
were
a
breaking
snitch.
a rule.
Dude, but my brother, he was such a goody two shoes. Like, he could do no wrong. I was the bad one.
I know, Mo. Why were you not afraid of like getting a whooping? I don't understand.
I did get a whooping and I hated it, but I was just willing to take it
Why though?
because I wanted to have fun. I wanted to do what I wanted to do. I've always been like that. I never ever cared about consequences. Like I was never one to care about consequences. I thought about the consequences later. I was like, fun now, consequences later. That was like my motto.
Bruh.
Yeah.
I'll deal with it later.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's crazy. No,
Apex.
see, my cousins did stuff like that. I would be the odd one out. Like,
You'd be
would
the one that
go-
like, I'm going home.
yeah.
I would have
Bro, I was in middle school, and my cousin, she would come to church with me, and there was a guy that she liked there,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it was my mom's ex-boyfriend's son's cousin.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like 6 degrees of separation, and he lived like up the road from her, and she was under a lot of restriction. So when she wanted to get out, she wanted to get out. So she would ask her mom, "Can we walk up the street?" And my aunt would be like, "No, like you're not. No, I don't know these people. You're too young. You're not going to be doing stuff like this. Chill out."
Yeah.
So then finally, my aunt gave in and was like, "Y'all can go. You go together, and you better be back here by such and such time.
Right.
You need to be back here." So we're going, and we get there, and it was fine, right? She's there because she wants to see a boy, and I'm just kind of there because I know these people from church. They're like homies for me.
And you were told to stick together.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, it's getting dark. We need to go. And she's like, quit being scary. We're going to go. And I'm like, bro, we're going to get in trouble. Like, we are going to get in trouble. So we start walking back, but it's getting dark very fast. And
Yeah.
the road to her house is nothing but woods. So you know me, my mom did nothing but watch crime shows. And I'm like, bro, we're going to get snatched. Somebody's going to come up and kidnap us. And I'm like fucking scared riding my bike home. And then my aunt has like sent out this search party because we didn't come back. And we get back. And I didn't even care no more. I was like, bro, I told her we should leave. I didn't even care.
Soonie, you know what? You would have never been invited out the next time. I would have been like, dude, Soonie's lame, dude. She's
Hey, look,
lame.
I would have not wanted to come either because I don't want to be in trouble.
I said not to do it in the first place. You were the first one to speak up to clear your name.
Did. I remember her uncle Ali was there and he was like, now why would you do that to your cousin? You're going to get her in trouble because you want to be in trouble. And I was just...
Oh my God. That's funny.
No, bro. I was afraid to do shit like that. Sneaking out, going with boys. Like, no, that's not something I did.
Dude, when I was 15, I went to El Paso to see my cousins, and
By
they live
yourself?
like, no, with my whole family,
Oh, okay,
my mom and my dad, my brother, and me. And they live super close to the Juarez border, which is like Tijuana if you live in San Diego. So that's where all the kids go to like drink, is in Mexico. Like, I'm sure they do that now, but it's not as easy now because it's not safe to go. I don't think it was safe then, but like, we didn't know. We didn't know any better because we didn't have no internet telling us nothing. So whatever. So anyways, we go to Juarez and I get so freaking drunk. Okay. And my cousin is like the designated. So my older cousin, who at the time was like 18, and then my other cousin who was my age, my older cousin's like taking care of us. And then their neighbor, Miguel, who I had a crush on when I was young. Cause you know, you just play with like, you know, your cousin's friends and like, oh, he's cute. And when I go visit my cousin, he's the boy I'm going to like flirt with. That's my mentality. Anyways, go to Juarez. I get drunk off my ass. Okay. And so they're like, dude, we got to get Monique home. So we get home and like the whole ride home, they're like, when we get home, you need to be quiet. Okay. Because when I get drunk, I'm like, I'm like laughing and I'm like dramatic. So he's like, you need to be quiet. Do not make a sound. We're going to walk you in the house, lay you down, and you're going to go to sleep. Okay. So they walk me in the house. We get to the bedroom where we're like all sleeping, where me and my cousins are sleeping. And they lay me down in the bed. And Miguel, my cousin's best friend, is like sleeping on the floor. And I literally got out of bed to go make out with him. Okay. What a whore. All of a sudden, all of a sudden, I feel like I'm going to throw up. So I'm like, no. I got to get up. And like, I get up and I just feel like I'm about to puke. So like, I run down the hall and I throw up all over the bathroom counter, which is like this super long bathroom counter. Dude, my cousins are like freaking out, like bless their heart, because they're trying so hard to like cover for me. But I'm still laughing. I'm laughing and throwing up. And I'm like, because you know how it is, dude. You just start getting drunker and drunker. Dude, my parents woke up and I remember my dad, he was like, what the hell's going on here? And they were like, Monique had a little bit too much to drink. Dude, they got in so much trouble for letting me drink because they're supposed to take care of me. I got in so much trouble for drinking. It was the worst trip ever. I was so fucking hungover. No. Yeah, I was bad.
Well, let me see. How old were you?
15.
Oh, yeah, no. I didn't start doing that until I was like, I think the first time I drank, I had Ciroc and Grey Goose. My sister, I turned 18 and I went back to my, yep. I went back to Pennsylvania because I hadn't been living there for years. And I spent the summer there and my sister got me a bottle of Grey Goose. And that was my first time drinking.
And did you go like all the way with it?
No, like I told you, I don't have that type of personality. Like once I feel like, okay, I'm done, I've had enough, I'm done. I've had enough because I'll get sick. It's not like a fun feeling for me. It's like, and my head hurts and I don't feel good.
Yeah.
So I don't. Nah. I don't have that addictive type of personality where I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna keep going and keep going and keep going and then end up blasted. I've only done that one time, and I was 33.
Yeah.
And my husband told me about it, but even then, I don't get out of character and just do wild things. I don't know if it's because I'm always like conscious about someone watching me, or I don't know what it is, but I don't get crazy like that.
You know what I think it was for me is that I was always like chubbier than most girls. I would have thought I was fat at the time, but I look back at pictures, there was nothing wrong with me, but I was like, compared to other girls, I was chubbier. So I felt like I had to be like the funner person. I had to be like the life of the party. You know what I mean? So I think that's probably what it is. And I think I still have that in me to this day, not like to that extent.
Yeah.
But I'm still like that. Like, I'm like, woohoo, life of the party. Like, let's, like whatever anybody wants to do, I'm like down for it.
Bro, I'm too chill. I'm gonna walk in a room and you're not even gonna know I'm there. You're gonna look over and be like, yo, Soonie, what's up?
I know you were here. So you've been here for like 3 hours.
I'm gonna be in the cut. I used to steal my papa's vodka, knee-high peach, and make me a drink and drink out of his cup. What is wrong with y'all?
Dude, Marlene is probably as bad as I was.
Bro. I remember I tried to drink. My stepdad's mother she had bottles of wine, these old bottles of wine in this room. And sometimes I would open it and smell it and be like, what? This shit stinks.
Dude.
Nah.
Party in Mo. I mean, no, you did not just say that. Mo was the hit of the scam ditching parties. What is a scam ditching party?
I don't know what that is.
Dude, so when I got older and I was like, well, I wasn't clubbing age yet. Me and my friends used to go flirt with the police officers that like guarded the doors at like the club Acapulco's that we used to go to. Because at that time we had fake IDs and it was like easy to fake an ID. We had like a fake license. And yeah, we used to like hook up with the police officers.
What?
Yeah. Officer Cruz. I remember Officer Cruz. He was so cute.
Officer Cruz, you need to be arrested.
Listen, we didn't do anything while he was in uniform. We waited till they were off duty. He was young. Officer Cruz was like 20, 22.
How old were you?
I was 16.
Yeah, he would have been underneath the fucking jail. And you would have got your ass whooped. And you would have never left my house. I don't care how much you rebel. We're putting locks on your door, bars on the windows, and try it. Because you're going to have to fight me to get through the door.
Dude, Officer Cruz let us in the club, though.
That's correct.
Oh, my God.
I was too scared to do shit like that, girl. You're brave.
Okay, this is going to traumatize you. Okay, so we used to hang out in Oceanside, California. Shout out to anybody who's from Oceanside, California. That's where I was from. Okay. Well, Oceanside, California was full of military people, like full of like strip clubs, porn bookstores, like all kinds of stuff. Okay. Like bars. Now it's like super nice and like bougie. Well, we used to go to this strip club on Oceanside Boulevard. And because like the guys that we hung out with, they used to love to go to the strip club. So we'd go with them. And next door to the strip club was like a sex toy shop. And in the back of the sex toy shop were these like peep booths, like where guys would go in these booths to like watch porno movies. And me and my friend Natasha, we would like go back there and like try to catch them in the act and like laugh at them. So we ended up making friends with the guys that ran the porn shop at nighttime. Dana and Travis were their names. And one time we were like standing there talking to them. And all of a sudden we see Dana, he like looks behind him and he's like, "Oh shit." He said, "The cameras just died." And we're like, "The cameras just died?" He's like, "Yeah, the cameras that watch the store." And he's like, "You guys want to hook yourself up?" Dude, we literally filled up 2 duffel bags full of like sex toys.
To do what?
Just because we could, dude. We had like lingerie, sex toys. We had like lube. I don't know, dude. Like we were just crazy. We were crazy.
How old were you?
I already had my own apartment by that point. So I was like,
Oh, you were grown.
yeah, I was like 17 or 18. 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, never mind then. I thought you were a kid.
No, I was grown, but still, dude, the stuff that we did.
That's still
And then
odd.
I know. And then I made Tasha, and like we had these like bags of like sex toys in our possession for years. Okay. Like I don't know like what we did with them, but like we had them for. I remember like my roommate Sarah, she was super freaky. So like when she moved in with me, I was like, "Oh my god, I have all these sex toys," and she's like, "Ew, did you use them?" And I'm like, "No, they're brand new." And so I gave her a bunch because she was like super freaky. Yeah.
Mo was wild. Yeah, Mo would have been
wild.
too wild for my speed, bro.
I was wild.
You could hang out with my cousins, but me, I'm telling you, everybody will tell you. If you tell them, did you know that Soonie smokes? They're gonna be like, what? She does
Like-
what?
They wouldn't believe it.
They would be like, what? And even my sister, like my big sister that I used to tell you about.
Yeah.
I would call her and just be talking, and she would be like, "What you doing?" I'd be like, "Bro, ain't shit," and she would be like, "What? I can't believe this is you now. Like, what happened to you? You smoke
Well,
weed?"
it
Like,
surprises me too now that you're telling me all this stuff. And honestly, like if you didn't tell me all this stuff, like I would think that you grew up a lot harder than like you did.
what do you mean?
Because you seem like you lived like you were hard, like you were like just a hard chick, like always up in the streets. Like the way that
No.
you talk about certain things, like I would think that you had experience there. So that's why I'm like, it
I've got
surprises me.
experience because it's my environment, but I was never
Not direct.
I was never in the streets. No, my mother didn't play that.
Oh man.
She did not play that. I told you we have a side of our family that's completely degenerate and ratchet. And my aunties would be like, "Y'all are not going to end up nothing like them." Like, they made sure that we weren't running the streets, but they still ran the streets. Like my sister ran the streets, my older cousins, my brothers, they were in gangs. They did stuff, but they didn't let mom and auntie know because my entire family is ran by women.
So what was it about you? What was it about you that you didn't go that way?
Because I'm telling you, my mom scarred me. She would
But
watch
didn't
crime
your mom
shows.
didn't raise your sister?
Well, we're cousins. We just we're double related. So our fathers are brothers and our mothers are sisters, and we grew up the closest. In fact, we look like siblings. We don't look like we're cousins at all. You wouldn't be able to tell me and my sister apart.
Wait. Okay, so you don't have like a biological sister?
I do. I have one. I have 2 actually. They're younger than me.
Okay, so what happened? Were they bad?
Well, I don't know my other sister. Like I know we know of each other, but we don't know each other. And my mom's daughter, which is my half sister, she just grew up very spoiled. She didn't have the experience I had.
So you guys didn't grow up together?
No, I'm 12 years older than her.
Okay, wait. So here's the question I want to ask. So basically, aside from like your cousins and your play sister, you grew up like an only child. You were raised like an only child.
Only child, for sure.
Okay, that makes sense. Now that makes sense because I was thinking you had all these siblings that turned out like bad eggs, and I'm like, how did you not?
No, when I say we were together every day, that was if I was not with one of my aunts, I was at home with my mom. And if I was at home with my mom, my cousins were there. So we were constantly around each other. There was not a day or a week that we weren't together. But yeah, I was an only kid. My mom was single for most of my life until she didn't really settle down until I was like 11 or 12.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So at nighttime when you went home, it was just you and your mom.
It was just me and my mom. Yeah.
Okay.
Christmas morning, it's me and my mom. Like, Thanksgiving, unless we went over to my aunt's house or something, it was just me and my mom.
Yeah.
So I would be bored because my mom, she did not play. I couldn't even go outside unless she was outside. And if the first time she let me outside, she was like, "You better not leave this porch." I had to be on the porch. And if she caught me off the porch, then I had to go in the house.
Got it. Okay. So this makes more sense to me now why you are kind of more of like you prefer to be alone. Like you're like a loner.
Somewhat,
that's your comfortable spot. Cause see, like I can't. Like I'm like, I need people around me because that's what I'm used to. Like I'm used to always having a sibling or a parent or a family member constantly, like music playing, party all the time, food always cooking.
yeah.
Yeah. I
only
grew up
got
in
that when
a
it came
very
for like
stimulating environment.
church, and my aunt would host like these sleepovers where she would have everybody come, like all the cousins, older
Mhm.
cousins, smaller cousins on my dad's side and on my mom's side, because like I said, I'm double related to some of my cousins.
Right.
But I was still young. I was still little. I was like 7, 8, 9 when all these things were happening. So I would see my older cousins doing shit,
Mhm.
and I would be knowing that they're doing stuff, but we wouldn't be doing it. And by the time I got older, let's see, I moved to North Carolina when I was 13, 12,
Mhm.
13.
Mhm.
I couldn't go run the streets. I was from a small town. My mom was like, "Yeah, no, it's the bigger city, your school and your home. That's it.
Right.
If you want to do something else, then your friends could come here."
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I
I
didn't
mean,
get buck wild until my late 20s.
see, and my mom, we talked about this. My mom didn't let me like go over to anybody's house. I had to lie to go to other people's houses. Like, my mom was like, "Yeah, you can go sleep over." No, my mom was like super strict too, but that made me like bust out even more.
I was too scared, man.
Yeah.
I would see my cousins get in trouble. I'm like, man, I ain't never doing that. Y'all crazy.
Oh, I live for the thrill of like, am I gonna get caught this time?
Dude, my big sister stole her mom's car
Yeah, I
and
used
the
to do
credit
that.
cards.
I used to do that.
And I think they went to Texas. They went somewhere. I don't know where the fuck they went, but they went to Texas and ended up getting stranded. Like my cousins, I live vicariously through them.
Right.
They did wild stuff, and I would just be like, "Yeah, I don't want to do that." 'Cause they were all older than
Dang.
me. They're almost in their 40s. Some of them are in their 40s, going into their mid 40s.
You also probably live vicariously through their punishment also, so that's why you were like, "Nope, not doing it."
Yeah, bro, they would get beat down.
Yeah.
They would get beat down.
Why does this keep stopping?
My auntie used to dump cold water on my cousins when they didn't wake up in the morning and like get the day ready because they would be out drinking, doing drugs and shit. She would be like, "Andre," and they wouldn't get up. We'd be up there playing Nintendo. She'd come up there and dump a whole bucket of cold ass water on them, bro. So yeah, I was too scared to do shit.
See, and you know what? As wild as I was, I didn't do drugs.
I'm shocked.
I
That's
know.
actually very shocking that you didn't.
Well, I didn't want to do drugs because that was like the one thing that I was like, if I do drugs, I'm not going to be in control of myself. So like drugs never appealed to me because number one, I didn't want to escape anything. I wasn't like, if I drank, it wasn't to escape. I drank to like have more fun, like to elevate even more. And like when I would see people smoke weed, they'd be like, you know what I mean? So that didn't appeal to me. I was like, I don't want to go to bed. No, they were just way too chill. So drugs never appealed to me because of that.
No, my cousins, they would lock us out of the room. Like the younger cousins.
Yeah.
We would actually be playing. I can say that for the most part. There are some very inappropriate things that happened. Yeah, but we would be playing hide and seek, going to play in the pools, running around the house, playing tag. Like that's what I was doing.
Yeah.
At that age. Now me and my cousin did find we went in my aunt's basement and we found her stash of cigarettes.
And you smoked.
And we've tried to smoke one, but of course it didn't work. And I think I even tried to like smoke a fucking Q-tip. This is back when they had the hollow tip ones, the plastic ones, and you can just light the front. I would do dumb shit like that, but and it would be because I was by myself. Bored.
Yeah, I remember I used to like roll up. I don't even remember what I used to roll it up in, but I used to take like basil from my mom's like
oh my god,
from my mom's spice cabinet, and I would like roll up and like pretend to like smoke. It was just so dumb. And then we had those like little candy cigarettes that like
I remember they used to be 50 cents.
Yeah,
I remember those.
Those were like our favorite.
Did you hear that?
No. What?
That was like the biggest. That was the loudest fucking thunder I've ever heard.
I didn't hear it.
Oh, I wish I didn't have to go get my kids, bro. Because I just want to lay in bed and do nothing and listen to this.
We're about to get thunder too. Speaking of tag, I remember when me and my friends and brother was at a park and was playing that I tried to run up a slide and busted my whole front and just slid down the slide.
That's an embarrassing story.
Yeah.
Damn. Now I'm starting to think this is what happens. I don't remember stuff.
You'll
until
start to
you
remember.
start talking. It was my first day of middle school, and I had moved back to Pennsylvania. And everyone knows my family there. If you're blanks, they know you. And they're probably going to tell you, hey, come play basketball with us, because that's what most of us are known for. Mm-hmm. Basketball and football. And I was playing volleyball, and I was feeling myself. Okay. And I tripped over I stepped on my shoelace, and my head met the ground and did this, bounced off the ground. Ooh. And I'm in my head, I'm like, bro, I just rocked my shit. And I get up and I'm like, I'm good, y'all. And they were like, bro, no, you're not. No, you're not. Your mouth is bleeding. And I was gushing blood from my chin.
How about a concussion?
I bit through my lip.
Oh, shit.
Okay. And you want to know what my family did?
What?
I went home and I was like, oh, yeah, I bit through my lip. And my aunt was like, drink some water. And I was right. She's making fun of me. Drink some water and it's going to squirt out. They didn't take me to the doctor.
Yeah, that'll clean it. Yeah, that'll clean it out.
I was walking around with a soggy piece of tissue in my mouth for like a good 3 weeks. They never took me to the doctor or anything, bro.
That's why I say, and P and I talk about this all the time, is I think as parents nowadays, and it's hard not to, because again, we have the internet, we see so much stuff.
Yeah.
But I feel like we shelter our kids so much from things that, like, look at all the shit I did. Look at all the shit Marlanda did and like Apex and even your cousins or whatever. And we're still here alive, laughing, telling the story, like, and nobody was there to save us.
Yeah.
Like, dude, half the stuff I'm telling you, my parents have never heard this story. I guarantee you, if I called my mom and I'd be like, Mom, let me tell you about like this story, she would be so mad. My mom would be so pissed if she heard I had sex in my brother's bed. Like, she would still probably like want to beat my ass.
See, I didn't do that until I got a boyfriend.
Yeah.
And that was my husband. And he would come over and I would like go sneak off and, you know, try to kiss him or something and go in the garage. But it was my boyfriend.
Don't slut shame me, okay?
I'm not slut shaming you. Stop it.
Slut shame me? No, I'm not ashamed.
Damn, you said, okay, it makes sense now. You're the only kid. Yeah, I was definitely the only kid. My dad wasn't there. It was just me and my mom.
That all the time. Makes so much sense of so many things for me. And one day I'm going to piece it all together for you. Like now, like when I see you react to certain things and be like, oh yeah, that's because you were like an only child. And you'll be like, no, I wasn't. I grew up with my cousin. You're going to pull that shit on me. I'm going to be like, no, you were an only child.
Well, it's not like I lived with my cousins when I was young, like a baby.
Mm-hmm.
But when I got to like an age of remembering preschool and all that,
mm-hmm.
my mom kind of got off on her own.
Yeah.
So she finally moved out and did something with herself. But my cousin Jasmine, which I've had on with me a few times, that's legitimately like my sister because we were together all the time. My mom and my aunt lived together. They're sisters. So that if anybody was my sibling, it was me and her, and we fought like cats and dogs, bro. For a long time, we couldn't stand each other.
But you were raised by two different women.
Kinda. I had an experience with my aunt who was there, and I had the experience with my mom.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was always women. There's never really guys around, and that male presence didn't really pop up until I was 12, 11.
Yeah.
And I knew my dad, so it's not, I didn't like him like that. So it's way different.
So crazy. Listen, if I would have been an only child, I probably wouldn't be alive. I would have been so messed up. Yeah.
That's funny.
I would have been messed up for sure.
Damn.
Yeah.
Now you're going to be psychoanalyzing me.
No, not really. But like, I always thought you had like multiple siblings for some reason. Like, because dude, y'all black folks be talking about people like my cousin, my aunt, my sister, my mom. And you're like, no, this is just my play cousin. This is just my play.
But you don't understand is this is somebody that I grew up with for 12 years of my life.
No, I get that. Listen, I got people that I've grown up with for more than that, and they still remain my aunt and my cousin. Nah. Like I don't switch their names to
my aunties were like my mother, bro.
This is pretty much my sister. You know what I mean?
I got a spanking from my aunties, only from one. But if I got in trouble, it was like getting in trouble with my mom.
You know what, Marlon? In pencils down, okay.
I remember hit the drawer to eat a chocolate bar that I couldn't have when they opened the door. It was chocolate. What?
Big bag, big bag, big bag, big bag.
Yeah. Oh man, that is big back behavior.
He was hiding eating chocolate bars.
Marlene is a big back from day one.
And I grew up in church, so that's another thing. That's why I wasn't doing shit like that.
And what about everybody else? Nobody else was in church?
No, honestly, my cousins, they didn't have to go to church.
See, that right there proves to be like that they weren't with you all the time as much as you think. Because if they weren't living the exact same life, that's why they're different from you. I'm telling you. Because dude, like, I can tell you, like, me and my brother, we're different by many reasons. We're 7 years apart. Okay. I was the bad one. He was the good one. I was the one that had to try hard to get good grades. That came easy to him. So naturally I had like a chip on my shoulder and I was just like, well, fine. You guys like him more. I'm just going to fuck up. I'm just going to fuck up even more. And like, what? You know what I mean? Yeah. That was like my mentality.
No, I don't remember. Like, I remember them going to church, but we went to two different churches. Like, we didn't all go to the same church. A lot of my family stayed in the church that they all grew up in as kids. And my mother went to a different church. So, and then my cousin that I'm really close with, Jasmine, she's Muslim. So, like, we spent a lot of time around each other. Yeah, she's Muslim. She's still Muslim her entire life.
Oh, okay.
She was never. But the crazy thing is, we used to sneak her to church.
What? She wanted to go.
My grandma. She wanted to go to church. She would go to church with my grandmother, and she wanted to get baptized. She wanted to do all these things. It didn't. It turns out it didn't work in their favor. It was like a big ass war that broke out in our family. But yeah, my cousins were my friends. My cousins are my siblings. I didn't have, like, I had friends, but I didn't have friends like that. Like, I still don't. And I'm cool with it that way. You and Erica and Mia are probably the only people that I
consider friends.
My friend. And you guys are around my family. Everything with me is family oriented. If I can't have you around my family, and I don't feel safe with you around, then, like, bro, we're not friends. Don't even call me your friend, because we're not.
And even after what you heard today, I'm allowed around your kid.
Yeah, because I know you know that I'm crazy. And you're
Well,
not gonna do that.
and you know that I know I'm not like that today. I mean, I'm fun, but I'm not crazy like that. Like, I'm
No.
respectful.
No.
I would
Plus,
never be like,
if I felt like you were going to do something inappropriate, what the get that off. I just bro,
get it off.
how do you get this off?
I just got it off. Oh my God. Somebody just popped in with their big penis.
I didn't even see it. I did like that. I saw the
you
Arabic
saw
and
it.
the emoji. Do you see that emoji?
Yeah. Well,
I
I
knew
saw
it was
like,
coming, bro. I knew it was fucking coming.
wow. Wow. See, y'all should call in
Bro.
more because if you were on the panel with us, you would have seen it too. Okay.
What is wrong with y'all?
People are weird. See, okay, here it is. This guy, whoever he is, loves to pop into lives with his penis hanging out. That's his secret solo behavior. Here we go.
Secret solo behavior. Wow. You just exposed something. People like
Yeah.
to get on the internet and show their private parts.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, what else can we say from here? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we can't really take it anywhere after that.
We really can. That
Because
was
you guys didn't see what we saw.
what the fuck, man. I said, get it off.
Soonie's like, what the? Oh,
Bro.
it's back. How am I do that?
See?
I'm trying to ban it. Stop it.
Hold on.
No.
Let me ban from studio. Did you
I
do
did
it?
that. Yeah, I did
Okay.
that last time, but he keeps coming in. He must be having like,
Bro.
he came in with his pants down. He said,
It was said. Mo asked for it.
no, that ain't said. That was not said. No. Ain't no way a 5'2" dude got all that. Nope.
How did you even gauge that? I wasn't even looking like that. God
Oh,
damn.
I was looking. I was like, wait, what? Because at first, until he showed, like just now, he showed like he has on like a white hoodie and a mask, so we can't see like his
How did
eyes.
you see all that?
But like when he first came in, all I saw was his penis.
Bro.
Sir, enough. Okay, no more of that.
Y'all need to be put in jail.
No more of that, sir.
That just made my stomach hurt.
Soonie, you literally like tried to run from your computer just now when that came up. Like it was gonna jump through, like it was gonna jump through the screen. You guys, if it happens again, pay attention to my reaction and Soonie's reaction. Like I'm super cool. Like I've seen 1,000 dicks in my lifetime. Like I'm just like, okay.
Okay,
Wait,
sis.
Is that
Is
him?
that
right there?
him? I don't know. Who is that?
He looks young. What country are you from? Why
What do
can't
our
we-
reactions say? Put it in the chat, y'all. I almost did get up.
She almost ran. Soonie's gonna run. Now, see, now everybody's gonna think they come up here slanging their dicks up on the screen. You're lucky I didn't hit because sometimes I'm real quick to do add to stage. You see what I'm saying?
So glad you didn't do that. Because then
Yeah,
I
that
wouldn't have been able to, I couldn't block it. I would have walked out of the room.
Soonie would have never come back.
Yo, okay. Yeah, don't do that. That's not funny. In fact, that's actually really disgusting. Nobody asked to see that. Okay. Go find something to do with your time. It's not funny. Talking about just for fun. Don't be angry. You're fucking nasty, nigga.
Yeah, we're
Don't
not
get on here doing that shit.
like there's no sense. You know what I mean? Like it's just like I get that you want to show off what you've got. I get it, but we're two women. We're married. Like, take that somewhere else. Take that to the Timcast or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, don't.
Take a screenshot, Cyrus, and send our reaction so I can pull it up. I just want to see it.
I do. I want to see it too because you were like, I was hella calm.
I definitely yelled.
Because it took you a while. You were like, I was staring at it for a while, and you were like, what the? Yeah, he wanted attention. Yeah, I mean, I think he was just like a voyeur. You know what I mean? Like he wanted to see what reaction that would get.
A what?
He was like, he's like a voyeur. I think that's called, like when they like to see people's reactions to things like that. Sir, maybe you weren't watching earlier when I said. Maybe that's why you got on, because of the whole gorillas comment.
This is what? Bro, you better not do it. You no. No.
Do what?
You got me stuttering.
Why?
Did you say that he came in? What's the email I send it to? Send it to my Instagram.
Or on WhatsApp.
Does he have WhatsApp? You got Uncle Seth's number? Oh yeah, send it to Mo then.
Send it to do you have my number? I thought, don't you have Soonie's number?
Send it to me. Because you just said he probably did that because he heard me talk about gorillas.
No, because he heard me talk about how I thought Gorillas in the Mist, or not Gorillas in the Mist. What is the movie?
Shut the fuck up. Please shut up.
Send me your Snapchat. What? No. I don't want your dick pics. Soonie, send it to me on WhatsApp so I can see. Why do you have the gay flag in your profile? What's wrong with you?
Well, I mean, somebody doing that, I would assume that they have some, no moral depravity going on.
Oh.
I'm totally a prude. That was disgusting.
Did you send it to me?
I just did. Bro. This is the fuck is wrong with people, man?
Here we go. This is funny. Hold on.
I put my hand up. I look disgusted. Why do I look disgusted and you're like, what?
Oh gosh, that's so funny. Yeah.
Oh no. Close it out.
Okay, sorry. Ah!
Picture my kid up there.
Well, don't say it. Nobody knew because until you said it. Uh-oh, Soonie, you're so pretty. Oh Lord, here we go.
What? I don't care what this. Can you block him? Just don't come back.
No, I don't want to block him. As long as he doesn't put his dick up here, I don't care. But like, well, he shouldn't be able to. I'm not going to hate on the comments. But sir, please keep your dick in your pants. Nobody wants to see that. Go show it to somebody else.
Keep it in your pants. Well, I think I'm done. I think I've been overstimulated for the day.
Stimulated.
Don't even say it like that. That was just too much for I'm an introvert. That was too much. I'm going to go talk to my husband about this and be like, bro, some dude just got on here and pulled his dingaling out.
Meanwhile, Mo's just like, another dick, another day. Another dick, another day. Whatever. Like, it's just a penis. It's not that big of a deal.
It's a big deal for me.
Why? You're not lusting after it.
Because that you don't find that like what's the word?
Offensive? A violation?
Yeah. Like that's really offensive. That's really rude to do to
someone.
Mean,
yeah, it's rude for sure because like we weren't asking for that, but yeah.
He wants you to take his Snapchat down. He ain't talking to me.
No,
He
I'm not
said,
taking your Snapchat down.
Snapchat Jacqueline 123.
No,
What?
sir.
It's creepy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's just
Absolutely not.
weird. It gives me like sex offender rapist vibes.
Oh. Well, I
No,
mean, that's why
Soonie, it's
that's
just a dick. It's not that
it's just a
serious.
dick. It's just a dick. That's why I'm not giving him like any reaction that is like
Ew.
anything. It's
I
not. I
want to
mean,
be ugly to you. The fact that you called me pretty even made my stomach fucking turn even more. Ew. It's just
well, thanks a lot, Jack. You ruined our show.
I'll
We
take
were
that
on a
shit somewhere else.
we were on a roll, and then you had to bring your dick into the whole thing, and now, anyways,
Neil, you got to go to bed anyway.
yeah, I gotta go to bed. My throat actually is like not because of Jack's dick, but my throat's hurting. Oh
What is wrong with you?
no. What? Soonie or again touch your nose?
Huh?
He said touch your what? Touch your nose.
Touch your nose?
Okay, Jack, I'm gonna put you in timeout. All right, there you go. All right, guys, Jack's in timeout. That's what you get when you show your dick on the chat and you just start saying weird stuff.
Lord Jesus, take the wheel.
Yeah, Jesus, take the wheel. Anyways, guys, just a reminder, we will not be here tomorrow, but we will be back on Tuesday.
Tuesday.
And then the following Friday, we should have a regular show.
Yeah, and then yeah, Friday we'll have a regular show, and then the following week I won't be here at all because my family is coming to visit Japan.
Oh, that's right, your mother-in-law. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm Heather. This might be our crime show series when Soonie's not here. We can talk about crime stuff. Conspiracy theories. Wait, what
O.J.
week
Simpson.
is that? What week is that?
It's the 9th.
June
June
9th?
9th. Yeah.
Through when?
I think they leave on the 17th. If I'm not mistaken.
Damn. Okay. So the week of the 11th, Heather, crime conspiracy theories.
I'm gonna watch because I want to see what you talk about.
Oh,
So I can
gosh.
make fun of y'all in the comment section.
Oh my gosh. You don't even
He's
want to know.
guilty. All right. He did it.
You don't even want to know.
He wrote a book called If I Did It.
I read the book, by the way. Did I tell you?
You need to know that that's nigga knees for I did it. And I'm just about to make money off of the fact that I did it. And y'all don't know I did it.
It's actually not what you think it is, the if I did it part, but I read the book. It was really good.
Mo, what is up with you with thinking OJ is innocent?
I don't think he's innocent, but I don't think he had a direct hand in her murder. After reading the book, I think that she was heavily into the drug scene. And I think that she was actually murdered by a drug person, some type of drug related situation.
A drug person?
Yeah. I think so. Like, I think it was some type of a drug because the way she was murdered just did not look to be the work of an amateur. It was the
work
of
Whitney?
What do you
Did
mean?
Whitney kill herself or was she killed?
I mean, I haven't really, just off the rip, my opinion, I think she was killed, but I don't have like anything to back that up on like facts.
I want to see y'all cover that.
Whitney?
Because her daughter died the exact same way.
Yeah. And it's really creepy, that whole situation, like the whole Bobby Christina and like how she felt very much compared to her mother after her death. And she tried to like break into the music industry.
Knowing damn well she couldn't sing.
Yeah. And I think that boy, Nick, he was like sour grape.
He died?
Yeah. Oh, he died too?
He's dead. Yeah.
How did he die? Drug overdose?
Overdose.
See, I think he was trying to get into the inheritance because like Whitney considered him a son, but then when she died, she left him nothing. And so then she like quickly married Bobby Christina to like, or wanted to quickly marry her so that he could get in on the inheritance.
Did you watch the show?
Huh?
Did you watch the show?
What show?
After Whitney Houston died, they had a show, The Family.
No, I didn't. Oh, yeah. I did watch that with Pat. With Pat, yeah.
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 What's up, Jersey Watcher?
Hey, what's up?
Huh?
What's up? Is my audio good?
We can't hear you very well. Can you like either come closer to your phone?
Can you hear me?
Nah. You got a lot of background noise. It's kind of drowning you out.
Sorry.
You're not going to show your dick, are you? Like, because I have my.
No.
Okay.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'll be back down. I'm gonna go on my camera, but you'll hear me better over there.
Okay.
Okay. Huh. I got scared. Soonie, I could see you were like this. Soonie was just like. I could see like you were on the defense. I could see you were on the defense. Like I was like, oh, let me put my finger on the remove button.
Bro, it's like the same way I felt about this is the same way I feel when I see like a tranny. It just feels so invasive. Like you are really in my personal space doing this weird shit. That's what it comes down to.
So look, Heather says,
Davis.
yeah, well, because Jaguar Wright said that he is the most evil, diabolical person she's ever met.
So is she though. She talks about everybody else, but she doesn't talk about the fact that she disowned her son. She doesn't talk about the fact that she said, yeah, but why he's dead? Because she was a shit mom. She's got 2 sons.
Yeah.
And she didn't raise any of them.
I know, but let's just talk about the shit that she says though. Like I don't need to take her down as an individual and as a mother. I could care less about that.
I just think she may be talking about what's happening, but she's also leaving herself out of a lot of what happened. I believe that she was a part of it just like the rest of them were.
Yeah. But see, I don't like when they
herself and owned it in her last interview.
But
she does it to martyr herself. But I was telling Mo about Jaguar Wright because there was something she did, and I was like, dude, I want to interview her because I've been watching her for a long time. Jaguar Wright is an old character who just popped back on the scene. She's like Tommy Sotomayor.
Yeah,
this nigga does not die. He's been on YouTube for fucking ever.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
It's so funny because now I know who you're talking about. Because I remember when you first mentioned Jaguar Wright to me, I was like, I don't know who that is, Soonie.
I used to like her until
Soonie been knowing her.
Like, divorced her husband, started going on all these shows, acting batshit crazy, throwing her son's ashes on her face. Like this broad is nuts.
Yeah. Okay, you back with better audio?
Oh, where? You have to unmute yourself. There you go.
Hey, what's up?
That's better. What's up?
Not much.
What'd you want to come on for?
Well, I'll be honest, I come on all the shows, mostly the First Amendment auditing shows, but I'd like to stay on this one. I like you guys too. What's up?
Okay. Did you want to add something to the conversation or you just wanted to say what's up?
Yeah, sure. I haven't even started hearing the conversation. What's it about?
We were talking about weird things that people do when they're by themselves.
All right.
This is not our normal show. We usually talk about entertainment news, politics, all this other stuff, but we had a fun show tonight.
All right. Check out my YouTube channel. You can interview me anytime you want. Police are always violating my rights. I'm a civil rights activist. I record the police.
How'd they violate your rights?
Yeah, how'd they violate your rights?
always removing me from meetings, sometimes for wearing a mask, sometimes for not wearing a mask. Always filing fake charges upon me. I'm about to go
What's
to
your YouTube?
trial. Huh?
What's your YouTube channel?
Jersey
Jersey
Watcher.
Watcher.
Okay.
So, what are you going to trial for?
Well, on this one, retaliation for past official action. They're accusing me of retaliating on a police officer. Yeah.
Wow, you have like almost 40K subs.
How did you come across our show?
I subscribed a long time ago.
Nice.
To somewhere in the
was
middle or to mine?
Huh?
To somewhere in the middle or to Let's Talk?
This one that I'm on now, Hot Mic.
Oh, Hot Mic. Okay, so you're subscribed to Soonie. Gotcha.
Okay, so you're fighting the. So are you like? Do you take the approach of a sovereign citizen, or do you just think that police wield way too much power?
Yeah, I think the police and the government officials are the sovereign citizens.
Okay.
Yeah, they like to call us the sovereign citizens, but I think they're the sovereign citizens. But
that's actually interesting. I haven't heard anybody take that stance yet. That's kind of cool.
I mean, I beat the predator catcher case, so I mean, the predator catcher case was a big case. They slandered me in the media, claiming that I was luring.
I know who you are.
Yeah, that I was so cold. But for a second, I stopped. No, you know why? Because when I came on, you asked me if I was gonna porn bomb you, but at the same time, I don't want to say nothing that's gonna strike you or yellow you or yeah. There's this other catcher channel called Rami, kind of like a Chris Hansen channel, and I went out with him. I recorded one time, and him and the other guy, they went inside the vehicle to have a consensual conversation. Me personally, I perceive they went in the vehicle because they're pansies. You know, I'm personally Greek. I can be out there in the cold weather, warm weather. It doesn't matter to me. I'm a cameraman. But hey, they went in the vehicle. I went in the vehicle as well. And so they charged me with criminal restraint. You can never criminally restrain someone if they're having a consensual conversation with the third party, and I'm just there recording. They couldn't even prove, they couldn't even prove any of the elements, but they still charged me anyways. For 2 years, they took away my social media rights. I couldn't post video on social media. I couldn't generate an income through my social media. And once I beat the case, I started posting my videos again.
That's crazy. Wow. I do remember hearing about this.
They're completely coming after me.
I'm actually super humbled that somebody like this would follow me. And I've never even known you follow me, so that's dope. I just subscribed back to your channel. I've come across your videos, but this is crazy. You know, I'll be watching people's videos and they're sitting here watching mine. That's crazy.
Is this you at this meeting here? Hold on. That you wear these masks? Is this you?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. I just didn't know if that was you or not. So I'm on your. If you guys want to follow his YouTube page, by the way, that's it right there.
V for Vendetta.
And I'm declaring it part of my religion now to fully cover my face, not to wear the V for Vendetta mask, but just to cover my face any way I can. And let's see what they're gonna do about that.
That's smart. So when you said you're still fighting a case right now?
Oh, I'm fighting an army of cases. Yeah, they threw so much shit on the wall to see what sticks, but we're just gonna bang them out one by one, and I'll beat them all.
Okay, dope. What's up, Marlandon?
What is up?
Chilling.
Yeah, I was just talking about him being banned from his social media accounts and shit. And as far as that being banned and shit, I get so mad every time I think about how my Instagram got suspended back in January.
He's still mad.
What is he
Hell
talking
yeah, I'm
about?
still mad about that shit.
He had a page that I knew him on, and then one day that page was gone and he just popped up and he hasn't stopped talking about losing that page. He's heated. It's like, man, they keep messing with me. I can't comment.
Because the thing is, I had like, I ain't gonna lie, I had like 15 or more of my comments deleted because I kept coming for the alphabet community on what I was saying, and it was deemed as hate speech.
Oh yeah, you can't talk about the alphabets now.
Not the alphabet soup. I'll be right
Nope.
back, guys.
Sure can't.
Because before my page got suspended, I couldn't comment or post shit for a week, and then Soonie ended up going live, I think January the 7th, and she was talking about them, but not how I was, and I ended up saying the F word, and they suspended my page 5 minutes later.
So the account that you followed me on is like your new account. You had a different one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But yeah,
Gotcha.
and when I was talking to her, I was looking at the hate speech, the guideline, right?
Mm-hmm.
They done updated that shit 25 times since 2018.
Yeah. Oh, and it changes on a whim. Like if you say something like I've had warnings that they give me, and I'll be like, "Can you point me to, the guideline or the policy that says I can't post this or whatever?" Or like they'll say that I was harassing somebody or something like that. They never respond to me. They've taken away my monetization on there. Yeah, because they say that I violate all kinds of rules.
It don't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Anyways, well, we're at the tail end of our show. Did you guys have anything else?
I was gonna say Soonie got it good. She can just get her stuff. She can't just go live or post shit, and my shit gets suspended.
Don't get it twisted now. Sudi's had like 11 accounts. Okay.
I've had plenty accounts.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna say anything. But yeah. I've had plenty of accounts. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Hello from Monterose, Minnesota. What's up? I was never here. Is that Dawn GQ?
Who is that?
Q vegan.
I'm so happy to be on this podcast. I remember watching this when I couldn't post on social media, but I wanted to comment on your videos. I wanted to hop on your streams, but hey, I finally made it on.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Sorry we accused you of showing, we were traumatized earlier, so we were like on guard when you came in.
Well, no,
traumatized.
It's all right. Anytime I hop on a YouTuber's podcast, that's one of the first things when I know when we don't know each other, they'll ask someone to just turn the camera on for a quick second, make sure they don't get porn bombed or something like that.
Yeah.
So, I don't take it personally.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. And thanks for your support. And we'll definitely, I just gave you a follow. I know Soonie gave you a follow. And if anybody else wants to follow, it's Jersey Watcher on YouTube.
Before we go, if you have to go, Mo, I'm totally fine. Because I forgot I wanted to talk about Kaylee Gain. I don't know if people heard that there was an update to this case.
Oh Lord. I'm already knowing how this is gonna go. I saw that earlier.
You seen it?
Let me, I'm going to go urination sample really quick and then I'll come right back.
Okay. So Kaylee Gain is the young lady who, I knew somebody was going to bring up Trump in the biggest cribs at the rally in the Bronx. He was up there rapping. I'm not talking about Trump though. Kaylee Gain has gained her speech back and walking back, and people are upset because the suspect Marnice DeClue, who is 15 years old, will not be being charged as an adult. This is a new update.
You can't be right wingers and conservatives talking about Of course, DEI. Of course, oh, it was racism.
It
And
has
this,
nothing to do with DEI. You know they're gonna bring that up, but of
yeah,
course, right? They're gonna bring that up. But the
especially
reason
in
that she's not
wokeness.
being charged as an adult is because she does not have a record. They look for a history. Like if you have a history of being violent or you have a history of whatever offense and crime it is, and depending on how egregious it is, they will charge you that way. But because they don't have any of these things against her, she's not going to be charged as an adult. So what the lawyer came out and told the media was they made a decision on Wednesday following a review of Marnice Decloux's background and school history. And while she's been in jail, she's had perfect behavior. They are seeking punishment that could range from community supervision to detention at a juvenile facility and pretty much probation. Now, humanity, I'm going to say humanity because we are a conglomerate of people in this country. They are really, really upset and they want this young lady charged with attempted murder. And I'm going to be honest, man. I don't understand how we can get attempted murder from this when this was a fight that they both showed up to. And I also wanted to show this real quick. This is just a quick search in which I found this Kaylee Gain. This is Kaylee Gain beating up another girl that she could have potentially killed. Look at this. There was no ramification for her actions. She could have harmed this girl. She's clearly getting the best of her, right? But in my opinion, because they're both white, it doesn't matter. The media does a great job of hyper focusing on race, and then the people eat it up. And they're calling for this young lady to get life in prison for a fight that went too far.
And you know what? This is crazy. When you kept saying that you wasn't justifying that girl right there getting her head bashed into the ground and saying that she wrote a check her ass can cash. You were saying, and they were saying, so you're justifying her getting her head bashed.
I'm not justifying it. Look at her. She could have killed this little girl. This young girl who she's fighting, she doesn't look like she's ready for the task, right? Look at her. She doesn't look like she can fight Kaylee Gain, but Kaylee Gain is not being depicted as this big bad monster and fucking thug the way this other girl is. I don't like making things racial. I don't. But when you can't help but make it racial because other people are making it racial, then I think it's time to ask questions. Here's a video of this girl fighting a girl who is clearly not at the same level that she is. She slams her to the ground. She gets on top of her and is literally punching the shit out of her. And this was shown on social media via her friends. There's several videos of this girl doing exactly this, which is fighting. So the harm that she's brought to people, then why are we advocating to charge a 15-year-old as an adult for a fight outside of school, which is also coming out that Kaylee Gain was actually the bully. So maybe Marnice Decloux did a good job by standing up to her bully and showing her don't play with me.
I was just gonna say, it seems to me like what goes around comes around.
I'm just saying.
That's what that is. What goes around comes around.
Those charges are wild, though. For what I saw, those charges are wild. That it doesn't make sense.
Yep. I don't think she's going to be held in a detention facility. I think they're going to her lawyer is going to fight for her to get out because she has had perfect behavior. She listens to rules. She's got no bad history in school. She's an honor student. She's in band. She had a fight. I'm not justifying her bashing someone's head into the ground, but I don't think it's a wise or smart thing to be advocating for our young people to be institutionalized and then get upset when they get out and reoffend because all they know is the institution and being in jail around hardened criminals. I don't think that that's a solution.
I saw fights worse than that back in my day, and nobody
Absolutely.
goes to jail over that.
They
Nobody
finna
went
call
to
that
jail.
black privilege.
But that was it. I was like, you know what? I'm probably gonna do a video too, because people were so triggered by the first one. I feel like I got to follow up and be like, "Ha, gotcha, bitch. She ain't going to jail like you wanted."
And watch they finna scream out black privilege.
Oh, they are. They've already started. If you go to Twitter and you type Marnice DeClue and you type in Kaylee Gain, they're saying that this is black privilege and they're giving this girl a smack on the wrist because she's black.
Lord.
So now if we get in trouble, it's an automatic harsh sentence. Like, what are you saying? What standard are we setting?
15?
She's 15.
Man,
15.
it should be a
But
slap. I
like,
mean,
it shouldn't look. I'm not saying she's been in jail since this happened. It's not like she's at home. She's not in school. She's been in jail since this happened. So they're probably going to give her time served, and they're probably going to give her some sort of probation. What more do you want to be done?
right.
And why do you want to cause harm to her? That's what it seems like to me. You guys just want to harm this person for some odd reason.
Well, and the people that feel that way didn't even really do their research on what really happened, because as we showed here, the other girl actually started it.
Yes.
So
first it was they all came there to jump the girl, then found that they all came for each other. Like it was a group versus a group.
Yep. I think they're doing the right thing with no past history. Maybe some anger management for both of them, though. Kaylee did get her karma, didn't she? See what I mean? Now, I'm going to take this, exactly what I said, and put it in 60-second reel and add the video that I just showed you guys. And watch. You're going to see a visceral attack against me coming from white people no differently than you would see a black conservative get a visceral response from other black people because they're calling out an issue. And you know what those white people do? They're allowed to talk about an issue that's going on in their community. Why are you trying to stop them? Why are you trying to stop me from talking about something? How come you don't want us to talk about what y'all do?
and
I don't get it.
But my question is, what is the issue? Kids fighting?
They're saying, and this is when I say I'm talking about society and people that I'm coming in contact with. They are saying that this is a very egregious crime and that this is common amongst black people because we are uncivilized.
It's common amongst that age group since I can remember to fight. I mean, when I was in class in high school and this girl had a whole desk thrown at her.
Dude, people have pulled guns, not on school, but like, after school and you get off the bus, they pulling guns.
Right. Yeah. That's just part of it.
But they only appreciate when you give context on police brutality.
Oh, they love that.
That's what they only
There was
appreciate.
another, since we have corruption is real and a lot of cop watchers up here. How did, what do you guys think about the cases that just happened of the police officer running the young man into the Burger King and he eventually died of his injuries?
I didn't see that one.
Let me see if there's
crazy. I saw that.
did anybody see that?
Yes. That shit was crazy.
Let me see if there's been an update. Last time I checked, he was on paid administrative leave. Yeah, there hasn't been an update since May 10th. This, to me, when things like this go away, I think it's 100% because the cop is guilty. Why else? Like, he literally ran this dude into a fucking building.
I need to see it. Do you have the video?
I think I do. I posted it.
You know me. Even the video, man, I can't comment on this stuff. I hate stuff like this because you know me. I got to get the whole damn story. I got to watch the documentary. I got to watch all the police footage. Dude, speaking of which, the report, Drew sent it to me. The report on the shooting at Robb Elementary. Is it Robb Elementary?
Robe.
The one where was it in Texas, right?
Yeah, Uvalde.
Yeah, Uvalde. The report came out. I have it.
Okay.
I'll send it to you if you want to read it. Oh, I'm not even done reading it yet. It's 182 pages.
Well, so far, what did you get from it?
It's very interesting to see how quickly everything went down. It definitely looks like the DA is trying to find somebody to blame. The city is trying to find somebody to blame. But because there's like a whole section in there about the people that were writing this report, they're independent from the whole thing that happened, had a really hard time getting the camera footage that they asked for. And they kept receiving these letters that said, well, just use what's out there on Google. And they were like, no, we need the footage from inside the school. We need the footage from the property. And they never got it. They never got it. So there was, it's an incredible report with second play by play of how quickly everything happened. And the actions that everybody took and everything that happened, it gives just a completely different perspective to what you see on the video. So I'm just going to leave it at that.
Yeah, I'll read it.
I got to finish reading it. I'm only on page 52, I think, is what I left off on.
Hey, Soonie, I was gonna say something you that's so irrelevant, bro. I was scrolling through Twitter, and I was saying I saw Brandon Scott, the Baltimore mayor.
You saw who?
I saw Brandon Scott, the Baltimore mayor.
Yeah.
And I'm still saying comments about that's what you get with a DEI hire.
It's political jargon. These people don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They heard
guess
something
who
on
it is,
CNN.
though? It's Gunther Eagleman.
Oh God. Oh God. I'm Gen X. Cop would watch us fight, then break it up when the other person was losing. After that, we were told to shake hands and go our separate ways. Yeah, I don't know, man. I appreciate cops, but at the same time, I think cops get away with a lot of shit. A lot of stuff that I wouldn't get away with and you wouldn't get away with, and they get to use their badge as a reason that they did this. Like this dude who literally got ran, he literally ran him into the fucking Burger King. Why? He had no weapon. He ran away from you arresting him. Like, what was the point of doing that? And why are you justified in doing it? And why is it taking so long to investigate this? All the body camera has been put out. Every single angle. There's 5 different cops that we have body camera footage from. What is taking so long? Here it is. I don't know if you saw this, but this is just one angle. There's several.
Video out of West Michigan showing the moment an unmarked police cruiser hit a 25-year-old man running from officers.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Sterling died from his injuries, and tonight his family plans to sue. That story tops the news here.
Like stuff like that.
Well, but see, here's the thing, and we watched this last week. I remember you showing this to me last week. I can't off of this little clip. I can't make any determination. I'm sorry, but I can't do it. I don't understand why. I don't understand why they were chasing him. I don't understand what was going on.
I just told you.
Well, no, but I need to know, like, you know me. I need to know everything. It's like me with the OJ stuff, right? Like, yes, I watched OJ happen with my own 2 eyes when it was going down. I watched it. Okay, I lived during that time. But I had to go back for myself and read through all the transcripts and rewatch the trial and re-listen to everything and re-examine. That's just how my brain works. And you love this police stuff. It's not my bag. It is not my bag. Number one, because I can't make a judgment on something that I have no idea, like the timing, what it feels like, what I would do in that situation. I just can't. It's just not my thing.
I'm calling cap. I love you, but I'm calling
That's
cap.
what it is. It's non-cap. It's the truth.
But we do it to women. We do it to the average person.
Well, but
I think there's a bias Because you know cops.
No, that's not true because you know cops too. Why wouldn't you have the same bias?
Because what do you mean? I don't care what they think. If I think that you're a shitty cop because you handled something different, you handled something that I didn't think was right, and even if it's in the use of force policy, I don't give a shit. I'm going to tell you. I just you you give cops a certain set of grace that I do not. And I think
Well,
it's because you know cops.
Just like Brandon Tatum.
it's because I could never do that job. Okay. And I don't believe all cops are bad cops. I think there are bad cops for sure. And I think that those cops need to be dealt with and, you know, not be cops. But I just cannot sit there and go, I would never do this job. I would never be a cop. I could never make decisions that quickly in a situation that high intense of adrenaline. I just couldn't do it. So it's hard for me to sit here when I have all the wherewithal to go back and look at it from the outside and then say, well, this is what you should have done when the guy in the moment has to make these decisions. I can't. I'm not saying that they were right. I'm not defending. I'm just saying I personally have a hard time making a commentary on something I know nothing about. Like in this situation, all I saw was this clip and I know nothing else.
I understand.
Yeah.
Well, I don't.
Once I research it, maybe I'll have an opinion, but like I can't do it off of that. It looks crazy.
Yeah, the clip, I just saw the clip. Like I really hope it was an accident. You know, I'm one of those, I like to give the benefit of the doubt, but it probably wasn't.
Wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
He purposely did that. There's 4 other police officers chasing him.
Mm-hmm.
They saw him because they were arresting him for an active warrant that he had. He had a warrant. But you don't get to use your fucking car as a weapon or as a means to stop someone from running. Get your ass in a gym. Like, be able to chase these dudes down.
I agree.
But
absolutely.
We'll see. I'm going to throw everything your way. That way you don't have an excuse. And I'm going to be like, all right, what are your thoughts?
Who, me?
Yeah. I really want to know your thoughts on this.
I mean,
you don't have to say it publicly.
No. I have to be interested in it. So if you can get me interested in it, definitely I'll look into it. But you know me, if I'm not interested in something, it's just like Jaguar Wright. When you mentioned to me Jaguar Wright, I wasn't interested in it. I was like, oh, Jaguar Wright, I don't know who she is. And now I'm interested in it, right? That's just how my mind works. I'm that person that will go dig up a case from 1952 because all of a sudden I'm interested in it, but I wasn't when it came out.
Excuse me.
That's just how I work.
Oh, you be really taking it there.
Once I throw myself into it, I throw myself into it. That's it. Once I throw myself into it, I do go all the way.
Well, if you guys don't know who I'm talking about, it's Samuel Sterling. You can go type his name in and go look at everything that's out. There was another one. Can't think of it. I can't think of what it was. They did some wild shit though. They did some wild shit. Police officers be doing some wild shit and getting away with it. I think if people looked, I follow cop channels. There's like 6 different cop channels I follow. And I look and see if all of them are following use of force policy. And some of them, they get into a gray area and get any shit for it. Like, bro, what? I seen this cop get so frustrated. And this kid, it's the video I sent you of the mother who called the police on her son and then got mad when they were dealing with their son, right? This cop was so fucking mad, okay, that he threw the young man in the back of the car and said, fuck this shit. And continued to just like have verbal diarrhea and show how unhinged he was getting. How can I trust you to handle a heightened situation like that? Especially with this dude is like 15 acting a plumb fool. I would have got pissed off too. But you threw him in the back of the car. Now, what if he would have broke his neck?
Yeah. I mean, I agree. Like, I don't think people should be, I'm not saying, I don't think you should be a cop if you can't handle a situation, if you can't keep your cool about you, especially in that type of situation. You know, I understand like when bullets are flying and you make a decision and it maybe wasn't the right decision and wasn't within the policy. That's a different story. But yeah, you're dealing with a kid. Like, come on, dude.
Someone said, can she dig up the case in Binghamton, New York? New Year's night, Binghamton police George Floyded this dude who was trying to defend himself.
There's lots of what's the 13901? Is that the zip code? What is that?
Probably.
There's lots of because George Floyd was one that I dug into quite a bit, and I did research a lot of cases that were like very reminiscent to George Floyd. There were so many cases.
Yeah, there's a lot actually.
Yeah, and it was like all races. Oh, it's the zip code. Okay. I'm gonna take a picture of it. Yeah, it's all races. It wasn't a black thing. Nope.
Take that race out of it right now.
Take the race out of it.
I think you muddy the waters when you do that. You kind of lose the strength of your argument.
When you do what? And take the race out of it or put it in?
When you add it.
Oh yeah.
If you just talk about it for what it is, and I think more people will be open to listen. But when you say this happened to him because he was black, I'm gonna check out. I'm black. I'm checking out.
Yeah.
I don't even want to hear it anymore.
There's some blog pages and news media outlets for y'all.
Well, I mean, if you ever tell somebody a story, right? The first thing they ask is, was the cop white? Was the perpetrator black? Was the like they need to know all the pieces of the puzzle. Female, how old? Yeah. You know what I mean? And I get that the details do matter, but yeah.
Seems like we got a lot of. I might be doing some cop videos in the future if you guys keep bringing this up.
You may need a whole cop channel, honey, because.
How about the cops beating that young man over a $15 license plate issue? I didn't hear of that. That's a new one for me. You have to send that to me.
Yeah. See, maybe
I'm gonna start doing reactions again. I haven't done reactions on my channel for a while. I'm gonna start doing reactions again. I would just go live and react to random shit.
Maybe you need to team up with these people that are interested in cop stuff.
See, Mo, you're running interference, man.
Well, because the only thing I spoke about cops tonight was a cop I used to hook up with to get into a club. That was about it. I've been arrested for curfew, but that was it. That was my only dealings with cops.
You should make a cop channel. I won't make another channel. I can do cop topics on my channel. I've done a few. I just haven't done them in a while. And I tend to focus on the major cases that hit mainstream because I don't like the narratives that I don't like the narratives that people spin on both sides. I think it's just dishonest. Just tell the truth on both sides. We don't got to spin a narrative. Let's just talk about what happened and move on. How do we move? How do we benefit from it? How can we bridge the gap between police officers and citizens? Because if we can't do that, then we're going to constantly have these situations where people are lashing out and busting windows to buildings and burning shit.
Yeah.
Both sides need to be held accountable. I know I'm super late, but did he talk about the... I'm not even going to read that.
Oh, Bergman, you missed the whole segment where somebody tried to come on here and
showed their schlong.
Started out with their schlong in the whole thing. They didn't make it on camera, but me and Soonie saw it.
Have you guys ever watched TCRL, the civil rights lawyer? That sounds familiar. I think I follow Law and Order. Those lawyers that get into some of these cases. And there's another lawyer. It's a black guy that does a lot of coverage.
Why he gotta be black?
Because I don't know his name. I just know him as the black dude.
Yeah. Hey, Liddell.
What it do, y'all?
What's up, Liddell?
How y'all doing? What's up? How y'all? You guys doing all right? How y'all? Nothing much. I'm over here working a little bit. I ain't gonna come on and do anything at all. I just want to say, girls, you guys are doing a wonderful job. See, I do what Soonie's gonna be doing. I knew it. Just want to come on and say you guys are doing a good job. Keep doing what you're doing, guys. And hey, we got to have a conference call. I got something to run by y'all. It's good for y'all. Money
Okay.
making for you guys. All right, guys.
All
All right.
right.
Is that a
See,
Tar Heel? Wait a minute. Is that Tar Heels or is
it
that
is.
Dallas? I need to.
No, it's Tar
Okay.
Heels.
Okay. You got on the right attire. We got it.
You can
Oh, and you got on the polo. Let's go.
you see
What
that
is that?
play, baby?
Let's
Hey,
go.
that's a dumb question. What you mean? What's that?
I didn't hear what you said. Is it Tar Heels? What is that?
She don't know no
Tar
better.
What is that?
Yeah,
Mo,
I have to
bruh.
rethink our partnership on this one because you're gonna be asking questions like that concerning these colors and the symbol. Am I right, Suit? Am I wrong?
I don't know what you're
Absolutely.
talking about.
You gotta know what the baby blue and the gray is. What's going on?
I don't know.
Stop
Is it
on me.
sports related? Oh God, is it sports
It's Tar
related?
Heels, UNC. What, like,
Is it sports related?
On
Kind
top
of
of that,
question.
college.
Michael,
Oh my God.
what? Okay.
All right.
I gotta go. I've lost a lot of respect for Mo. Y'all pray for her.
Man, hey, if that made you lose
cuss
respect, you
words.
should have been on the show about
These are
30 minutes ago.
these are cuss words she's saying. She needs to be condemned right now. I'm having this is my woke moment. This is my woke moment right now. I'm woke right now. I'm woke right now. How in the world? I'm tricking. No, I'm playing.
She ain't called delusional Mo for no reason.
Mark Landon, bro. Mo's gonna say bloop.
Man, y'all forget.
It's all good, y'all. It's all good. Y'all, I just want to come on and say, good job, guys. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm watching the comments, guys. All right.
Thank you.
All right, Liddell. Thanks.
All right, guys. Peace.
I'm glad we did more than 45 minutes today because this shit's been funny.
I hate everybody. No, but I gotta get off. I gotta go. I gotta go to bed.
Go to bed, Mo. I'll close it out for us.
So it's so past my bedtime. Jersey Watcher, Marlandon, thank you so much for joining us. It was great meeting you, Jersey Watcher.
I'll join again.
All right.
I'll
Have
see
a good
you.
night. Bye, Susu.
Good night.
Bye, Mo.
I need to get in the shower.
Mo's going night-night.
Mo's
You need to get in a shower? I'm kind of enjoying these, like, I really like to talk about how to bridge the gap between law enforcement and citizens, because I think people like to pretend like there are amazing cops. I don't think we need to say that. All right. But we don't talk about these like small municipalities, these small counties, these small sheriff's officers and offices that are like wreaking havoc in their communities. We don't talk about it. And I kind of don't understand why.
Yeah, and it's like, go ahead. Because it's like it's one group saying all cops are good, and the other one saying all cops are bad no matter what, and they let them make it racial. So it's like, what the if? Like, what the fuck?
Exactly. So do me a favor, Jersey Watcher, and your followers too. You guys can follow me on Instagram if you guys have Instagram. If you send me videos and you send me different interactions that you guys are looking through and you're examining, I'll bring some of my cop friends on. These are retired law enforcement officers, and I would like to have more conversations like this. I don't think there's many people doing that.
Make sure before you close out your show, share a screen to your YouTube page and your Instagram, so this way anyone watching now.
Good idea. I don't know if I can pull up my Instagram, but I can pull up my YouTube page.
If anyone sees it, if they can put the link up in the and subscribe to our channel.
Let's see.
We'll get you more subscribers over the
I
year.
appreciate that, man.
I'll keep sharing your stuff. And you know what? I think I found you on Instagram, and I might have subscribed to your YouTube channel from my Instagram, I think.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I'm a little unhinged on there. That's where I can get a little bit more vocal on a lot of things. Like, I won't be as vocal on YouTube. I try not to be, but Instagram, if you guys really want to hear my opinions, Instagram, and I frequent a few Discords. I will get into what I really think on these subjects. Not that I'm afraid to say it to the public, but censorship is real. And I've been at this for a few years. I'm trying to grow platforms, and you can't do that without playing the game. So play the game. All right. And here's my channel, my YouTube channel. This is my personal one. Me and Mo run a show together called Somewhere in the Middle. This is what you guys are watching tonight. So you're already subscribed here. If you want to see me do things on my own and you want to see some of my content, this is the best place to go follow me. And my Instagram is linked within my YouTube, so you can find it on there as well. On any given day in any given organization, including one-man bands, an idiot is usually available. I actually like that quote. I love that quote. Love Soonie on IG. I'm a bit more unhinged, man. Not even unhinged, but I have no filter on there. I'm going to say exactly what I think, and it gets me into trouble. But it also gets me into a lot of good situations because people were like, bro, I rock with what you just said.
Because the stuff I be saying in them comment section on them blog pages, I be going in. I do.
Let's see. Well, guys, I'm gonna hop off. I won't be back until, let's see, I might come back for a Tuesday show, but after that, I'm gonna be gone for about a week and a half. And Mo and some other people are gonna be coming on the show talking about O.J. Simpson and some other cases that they want to re-examine. I hope they get back into Whitney Houston. That would be a fun one to follow, but look forward to that. I'll probably still do 60-second reels on Instagram and TikTok, of course, and I'll pop into Discord every now and then. But thanks for hanging with us. We will not have a show tomorrow. Today was the show for that because we have scheduling conflicts. And yeah, thanks for your support. Thanks for hopping on, Jersey Watcher, sharing your platform with me. Make sure you give me a follow and reach out so that we can communicate and, collab on a few things.
Absolutely.
Thanks for coming on, Marlon.
Good night, Marlon.
Always.
Good night, y'all.
Alrighty.
So when you're done getting high,